The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road, it's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. There's a world that's waiting to unfold. A brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down.
Here we go. This is it. Now we're cooking with gas. Here we go. Another bit. Hang on.
If you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat. Come
Here we go.
That's hobo style.
No!
Tomorrow I'll find what I call
Home. I haven't got time for that. I want to get on with the show. It's a busy, busy show this evening. First of all, prize to anybody. I say prize. It's not going to actually be anything that you can touch. Tangible. It won't be tangible. A prize to anyone who can tell what drink I'm drinking. If you can tell what drink I'm drinking, 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. You'll never guess it. You'll never guess it. Who did their homework today? Anyone? Just me? It's just me, was it? I set you guys. By the way, this is Iain Lee, Late Night Alternative on Talk Radio, on DAB, app, and online at talkradio.co.uk. You can watch me in HD, hard definition. If you go to youtube.com/rabbithole, you can chat and talk there. It's not milk and coke, Matthew, no. The homework. Well, let's just see if you remember. Alan, what was the homework today?
I didn't know we had homework. I was ringing up to guess what drink you had.
No, you weren't, because you were on the line before I set that quiz question.
But I was listening on the line. You said what drink or...
Right, here we go. Do you want to play the what drink am I drinking game?
Yes, please.
I'm going to give you three guesses, right? But if you get it wrong on all three guesses, you can't phone me for the whole of March. How's about them apples? Want to play, boy?
No, thank you.
Well, in that case, you can't stay on the line. I mean, for goodness sakes. There was homework that was set for you today, dear listener. Did you do your homework? You don't know what it was? I'll tell you what it was. Your homework was to go into Pret-a-Manger and see if you can blag a free meal by being overly friendly to them. Who did it? 0344 499 1000. I went and I had a go. Do you want? And I recorded it because I'm a professionalis. Well, if I was professional, we'd be teasing you all night saying, well, stay tuned. Stay tuned to find out what happened, but I'm going to play it now. So this is what happened. I went into prep. It was, well, you'll hear. What I always do when I pre-record stuff is I talk, when I introduce it and then throw to it, my introduction contains all of the stuff that's at the beginning of the pre-recorded bit. So I'm not going to say anything here we go. So the theory is, if you're very positive and bouncy and Pret, you get free food and drink. So I'm going to get a sandwich and a drink, and we're going to see if the theory holds true. Here we go. We're in Pret, in Islington in North London. A little bit nervous because I'm going to be over the top here, but let's see what happens. Let's see. Hello, how are you today? It's nice and warm in here, man. It's freezing out there, and this is nice and warm, Emmanuel. I'm going to have this, and I'm going to have a peppermint tea, please, if that's okay, and that will be it. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's nice to see friendly, smiling staff in a warm shop.
Okay, I'll give you the peppermint tea in the house.
Really? There, you hear that? I'll give you the peppermint tea for free. Did you hear that? Wow! Listen to the excitement in my voice. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic, man. You're very kind. Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.
So it's okay.
So next time you can't get free.
You know what? I was going to yes.
Is the whole thing free? The fella next to him said, next time, give him the baguette free. And Emmanuel went, you know what? I'm going to give you the baguette free. I got a free baguette and a free tea! Emmanuel, this is the best day of my life. There we go. Blessings to everybody here. Thank you.
I'm happy I'm part of it.
How kind of you. Fantastic. You've made my day. Thank you. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is true, right? If you go in there and you're really over the top and loud and smiley and cheerful, they give you definitely free drinks and sometimes free food. And I was telling this to a friend of mine, and my friend said, there's also another way you can get free stuff, right? If they fancy you, they're allowed to give you free food and drink if they fancy you. There was a young lady that tweeted me earlier and said, well, I don't know if I'm particularly friendly, but I get free food and drink in my local Pret all the time. And I didn't want to reply because it seemed a bit seedy, but I didn't want to reply. You know, she's a very attractive young lady that maybe they fancy you. So did you do your homework? That Darren's dropped off. Do you want to get him back? Did you do your homework? And what happened? Were you as successful as I was? Because, man alive, I wasn't even hungry and I wasn't even thirsty. But nothing tastes better than free food and free drink. Nothing tastes better. It is the greatest taste in the world, the taste of freedom. And by freedom, I don't mean, you know, Nelson Mandela freedom. I mean the freedom of it being given to you free. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to give me a call, you'd be very, very welcome. If you're waiting for the line about Brexit or the line about Trump or anything like that, then there isn't going to be one on this show. If you're a new listener and you've stumbled upon us by accident, or you got bored of your local BBC station, or you got bored of everything, you're waiting for the bit where I try and scare you and talk to you about Muslims and Romanians and whip up some hatred. That ain't going to happen. That isn't going to happen here. We don't do that. I was trying to explain the show to someone today, and I said the best way to describe it is it's celebratory. It's celebratory. And sometimes we go off on a negative tangent. It's hard not to. But what we tend to do on this show is celebrate. Celebrate art, celebrate life, celebrate the macro, celebrate the micro, and celebrate your stories. So I will sit here and I will talk about my day and I will challenge you to guess what drink it is I'm drinking. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. And I will talk to you about Pret, and I'll go through some of the stories that what I have seen in the paper. And if you want to phone in and chip in, connected with the stuff I'm talking about, you'd be very welcome. 0344 499 1000. Or if you want to phone in and talk about your dead nan, or talk about a ghost you saw, or talk about a really delicious meal you had once and you were just thinking about it today. Or anything. Literally anything. Do try and have something to say. Even if it's kind of small. Phoning up and going, hello? You know, I can work with it. I'm a professional, as I've said already. That is my job. But it would be great if you got something to throw in to the mix. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you'll speak to Catherine. She will call you back. Dear listener, this is the Late Night Alternative with me, Iain Lee, only on Talk Radio.
Kick off your slippers. Don't go to bed. The party is just starting. You can sleep when you're dead. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Let's go to Mark. Good evening, Mark.
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
Do you know what, Mark? I'm doing all right. I'm wearing a jumper, and I don't normally wear jumpers. I like shirts that I can unbutton because I really struggle with body heat. I get very, very hot very quickly. So I've got a T-shirt, and I'm wearing a base layer, and I'm wearing a jumper, and I'm feeling hot, and the aircon's not quite kicked in yet. But what are you going to do? It's so cold outside, Mark. It's just so bloody cold.
New caller, so that's how I feel.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, new caller. I've listened to you a couple of weeks. My brother put me onto you, and you cracked me up. I look forward to 10 o'clock every night.
Hey, hey, man, listen, thank you. What your brother put you onto us? What did you do? What were you doing at 10 o'clock 3 weeks ago? What's your usual 10 o'clock routine?
It would be LBC on the headphones going to bed.
Well, we can talk about Muslims, Brexit and Trump if you want, Mark.
Well, that's the trouble, you know. It was a bit too much, and if that went on, then I'd probably put some music on.
Hang on a minute. I'll tell you what we'll do. What we're going to do, Mark, because you're new to us, and right. I want to give our new listeners the chance to bail out if they've made a mistake, right? So what we're going to do, because what we're going to do is I am going to go to the LBC website, and we are going to have a little... is that going to work? I think their website's crashed. We're going to have a little listen to what it is they are broadcasting.
Interesting, yeah, okay, that's good, yeah.
We'll see. You can then decide whether you want to stick with this rubbish or whether you want to go back. And I will think no less of you if you decide... you want to go back. Right, so this is what LBC is broadcasting right now.
£1,000. And
it's an advert. We'll go back in a second, because we can't play their adverts, because they ain't paying us. What you got for us, Mark?
What do you mean?
Well, was there a reason for calling in, or you just wanted to phone up and say hello, which is absolutely fine?
I just wanted to... I go on YouTube during the day, plug you in, and listen to shows that I haven't heard because I'm quite new to, listen to you. Yeah. And you crack me up. Some of the stuff on there is brilliant.
Oh, well,
brilliant.
Some of it is also rubbish. I will warn you of that, but I appreciate...
I shouldn't have said some of it. It's all brilliant.
Well, no, listen, you're very kind, man. I'm glad you found us. Let's have a...
Galliard.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Hang on a minute.
A car company.
Oh God! Look, well, just wait, Mark. Just wait, because I'm. What? Let me have a look. What's the front page of the paper? So he could be doing the weather, or I mean.
Do you know, I listened to one of yours today, and it was how many phone calls you could have, and I wanted to phone, but it was on.
We broke the world record that night for.
What did you get to in the end?
Sorry.
What did you get to in the end?
I think we got 369 or something phone calls in the end, something like that. Hang on.
etc.
For goodness sakes. I'm only jealous because that station has actually got advertising, which means they're doing something right. But, you know, come on, fella.
Inside.
There we go. Dear God. I reckon he'll be doing... He likes to have a pop at. It'll be Brexit. It'll be Brexit, of course, because the Europeans have put out what Brexit's going to be, and Theresa May's gone. No, I don't think so. And it'll be that. Here we go.
Family member.
Oh, for crying out loud, Mark.
That's why I go to sleep when I used to have that on.
Yeah, well, this is one of the great things about this station being so unsuccessful, Talk Radio, is that we just don't have any advertisers. So that means that we won't bore people with our adverts. We do it with our breakfast show. Hang on.
Child may need.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Well, this is going on longer than I... who's your brother? How long's he been listening for?
Do you know, I'm not quite sure. He drives around a lot. His name's Simon. He's my twin brother. He's in Birmingham. I'm in the southwest.
Twin brother, wow. Identical?
Yes.
Gosh, have you ever, done any crazy...
Not really. Not regrettably, not really.
No, well, good for you, because that would be...
From a future of...
Oh, for goodness sakes. Still doing adverts. I've said it now, Mark. We have to see this through to its conclusion, even if it does mean you going, do you know what, actually, that sounds like a really fun topic. I'm going to switch over. Hang on. Here we go. We're going to go to LBC 97.3 now. London's biggest conversation. And we're going to find out what they're talking about.
Facebook.com/LBC. That's where you get the moving pictures of this programme. We're looking into the responses locally. Whoever it's been, whatever agency, local authority, they always get it in the neck. Did they do the business? Have they been gritting the roads?
Oh.
What about...
Right. On London's biggest C words, they're doing... Have the local authorities gritted the roads? Call me now.
It's going to be on, isn't it? It's going to be on.
Mark, I think you've made the right choice.
One thing, I say one thing on there.
Yeah.
He does. One of the guys I listen to, he's obviously pressing his screen, and he has got some sound effects.
Yeah.
And it does add to it. Maybe, consider that.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Hang on a second.
On Bexley,
let me get rid of
says this texter. Lisa...
Shut up, man!
Lisa Incolston says,
Shut
I'm
up.
pleased with my...
Right, hang on a second. Sorry, you think this show would be better without sound effects? With sound effects?
Good morning, sir.
I won't go down in the Google.
Sorry, mate.
Do you know what I say to people who want me to have sound effects?
Go away. Go away.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, happy day.
I got sound effects coming out my arse, Mark. Tonight I shall be playing my sound effects just for you, brother. Hey, thanks for the call, man. It's nice to talk to you.
Nice to speak to you. All the best.
Thank you, fella. You're a good sport. 0344 499 1000. Has your local authority done a good job gritting the roads? 0345 6060 973. For goodness sakes.
What do you think about stem cell research?
I think it's a really good idea, actually. Let's go to Sydney. Hello, Sydney.
Hello.
Hello, Sydney. What do you think I'm drinking? Although I've finished it now and it was delicious.
I thought it was Vimto, though. That wasn't why I called in.
Vimto is disgusting. What is...
It's vile.
Vimto's weird because you can buy it in like a can as fizzy, but you can also get Vimto concentrate as well. Can you get Vimto powder? I seem to remember Vimto powder. And also, why am I saying Vimto as though there's a P in the middle of it? That's odd. But no, I'm not drinking Vimto.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that. Well, have you got a bit of a sore throat, Sydney, or is that your usual voice?
No, actually.
Yeah.
No, I've smoked for far too many years, and people, when they don't meet me in person, always think I've got sore throat.
Because you sound. Here's the thing. you sound young, but if you're saying you've been smoking, you sound... I'm going to have a go. 32.
Oh, bless you.
How old are you then?
I thought you sneezed, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, go on. How old are you then?
I'm 44, the same as you.
Here we go. Well, which one of us? I won't do it. But, God, you must have been smoking a lot to have a voice like that at 44. It's a great voice.
Well, to be fair, it is winter. I'm higher pitched in summer. It's true.
Is your vocal range seasonal? That's lovely.
I have like a laryngitis thing, and there's no point bothering a doctor because it just comes and goes.
Yeah. Some people do.
It's seasonal.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Some people do.
Okay.
I tell you what, though, I don't want to go on about it all night, but flipping heck, isn't it cold?
That's old news.
Yeah.
I know it's old news, but it's freezing today.
It is quite,
Bloody snow. Bloody snow. Bloody snow. Anyway, Sydney, what have you got for us tonight? Thanks for calling.
Oh, no, that's cool. Thank you for being gentle with me.
Yes.
The reason I was phoning, actually, is because I'm more of a music than a talk person.
Yeah.
And you always have very interesting music choices after the news.
Yes.
And I wanted to make a
request.
It's a request, that's the word.
Wow, you're going to request a song?
Oh, happy day.
This is fantastic. Go ahead. What have you got?
Thank you. I would really like you to play after the news at some point. Jonathan Richman. Do you know Jonathan Richman? Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, hang on a second. Just hang on 1 second. Right.
Sure.
Did you just ask me, do I know Jonathan Richman?
Not in a personal capacity.
But, I mean...
Yeah, of course you knew Jonathan Richman's work. Of course.
Of course I do. And can
really?
I'm really... Listen, I'm probably the only person in the country that has played the full version of... hang on a second. Of this bad boy on the long version on local radio of this. Hang on, here we go.
Hi there, everybody. We're the Monogovers. We're going to sing about the Ice Cream Man for you. Well, now, Ice Cream Man, up on my street.
I'm the only one that's played the full version of that, even though we were getting phone calls from my boss telling me to stop. Played the whole 7 minutes of that bad boy.
Well, then...
Well, what would you like?
Give me a second. Let me just regroup there.
Back into your iron lung, yes.
Because I was going to suggest, like, some random song that people might be interested in, and then you're like, do I know Jonathan Richman?
Come on. You're not dealing with one of those jocks on Capital or Virgin or something. I actually know about music.
I know, exactly. And that was where I found my segue, see?
Yeah.
Suggest a good tune after the news.
Okay. Well, have you got any specific Jonathan Richman request, or shall I just find something wonderful?
Oh gosh. Well, okay. I was going to suggest Dancing in a Lesbian Bar, but
okay.
You know, I can leave it with you, and I probably should go because
Okay. It was very, very nice to talk to you, Sydney.
I will speak to you again, Ian.
Thanks very much. Take care. Ta-ta. What nice people we're getting. What nice people. Do I know Jonathan Richman? I mean...
dancing at a nightclub one Friday night, and that nightclub bar was a little... Yeah, I was dancing all alone, a little self-conscious, when some kids came up and said, for dancing, come with us. And soon I was dancing in the lesbian bar. Oh, I was dancing in the lesbian bar. Ooh.
I'm Iain Lee, this is the Late Night Alternative. You're listening on DAB, maybe you've downloaded the app, or perhaps you're online. But you are listening to Talk Radio.
Whispering lunar incantations for cross-parents, cross-dressers.
Did you know this about me?
And cross-rail workers.
Steel and polycarbonate.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
I've got a very poor internet connection.
On Talk Radio.
03444991000. This is the joy of doing this show. Is really slow on the phones for the first 15 minutes of me chatting, and then we've got loads of wonderful new callers, and it's what a joy, and old callers. It's great to just stay there, Danny and Gary, and stay there. We got you. We're coming to you. What isn't this? What a joy. Is your local area gritting? That's a phone in, right? Here's the thing, right? This show gets about, I don't know what the last figures were. They went down a bit because I was away for 5 weeks. I'm hoping they go up again. We get about 60,000 listeners, right? The place we just played gets about 200,000 listeners at this time of night, right? Doing a phone-in on is your local authority gritting your area? Where we're playing Dancing at the Lesbian Bar by Jonathan Richman. Let's go to Dorothy. Good evening, Dorothy.
Oh, hi, Ian.
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. I just feel a bit of an idiot tonight.
Why?
I've signed up, two things. I've signed up for the Walk All Over Cancer challenge.
Okay, what is that? What do you have to do for that?
You have to do 10,000 steps. And they said, sign up on the 1st of March for 10,000 steps to walk all over cancer.
Hey, that's good, because you're supposed to do 10,000 steps a day, aren't you, to stay healthy?
I found that out afterwards, after I'd signed up.
Right, OK. Well, that's good. That means it's doable.
Yeah. My sister died of pancreatic cancer 4 years ago, and I'm doing it in memory of her.
Good for you. It's a great thing to do. Well done.
Thank you. But I went onto my Just Giving, my page, my cancer page today, and I thought I would just tell my friends and family that it's my challenge day starting tomorrow, and I've got to do 10,000 steps every day for a month.
Yes.
And I went to press the button to send it, and I pressed on something that said, Dorothy has now set up her cardiomythology page. Please donate.
What?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. There's a button to install a one-click way of setting up a cardiomythology page?
I feel such an idiot. Now people are donating on that page, and
oh God, you're a fraudster. You're a fraudster, Dorothy. You're a scamster. You're one of those. You're worse than those Nigerian princes that are offering $25 million.
Please don't say that. I feel such an idiot.
Well, listen. You're a good human being. But you are an idiot. There's no way. So let me have a look at this page. Where is this page?
It's Walk All Over Cancer.
Walk All Over Cancer, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what? Do you want my name?
Yeah, so how do I find them? I want to see your messed up page.
Okay. Well, my daughter's been trying to find it, and she asked for my login, and I didn't know what it was, so she gave up in the end.
So you can't even find the... This is the worst.
I know.
The worst sponsorship page ever, where it's for a different disease, and you can't even find out how to get on there.
I can't find out how to get on the cardiomythology one.
Right.
Cardiomythology. But I have gone...
You can get onto the cancer one.
Yes, I can, and I've got on there, and I've got £130 so far.
Right, where is your cancer one? I like you a lot. I think you're brilliant.
Thank goodness somebody does.
No, I think you're brilliant because you're.
Find it.
This is so unlike everyone else that does a Just Giving or a Go for whatever. Where they're going, and don't forget you can go. And I'm begging you to tell me where this page is, and you don't know how to get there.
Right. Go on to Walk All Over Cancer.
Yeah.
And donate, I think.
Well, hang on, right. So
I'm not asking you to donate.
No. So Walk All Over Cancer, donate, yes, right.
Let me see if I can find it on my iPad. And do you know what I did?
This is brilliant. This video clip is going to go viral tomorrow. I should let you know, Dorothy. You will go viral at not being able.
Do I go onto Facebook to find it, or to...
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
This is your page.
Yeah, right. We've sent you Dorothy Walks All Over Cancer. Here we go.
Right, yes.
I've got 65% of my £200 target.
Let me see it. Where is it? I want to see it.
Fundraise.cancerresearch.
Fundraise.cancerresearch.
cancerresearch.org.
Right, cancerresearch.org, yes.
Thank you so much for your help with this.
Well, hang on a minute. Yeah, there's got to be more to it than that. But fundraise.cancer... No, right, that says... That isn't an address. Fundraise.
Fundraise.
.cancerresearch. Right, I'm at cancerresearchuk.org, right?
Yeah.
And it says donate, okay?
Okay.
So it says I can donate, but then how do I find your page?
Look for Dorothy.
Right, okay. I'm going to enter keyword, Dorothy. Okay, Dorothy. No, that's not...
Do you want my full name?
Well, yeah.
No,
yeah. If you don't mind.
Can everybody hear it?
Well, yeah. Go back to Kath. Right, go back to Kath. Kath, take her full name. Oh my goodness gracious me! Type it on the screen. I just want to see how he's getting on. If anyone knows how to access this page, and you're listening, going, I've set up one of those for Walkover Cancer. 0344 499 1000. I'd love to talk to you. Really would love to talk to you. You're right. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, God, you've not got an easy one, have you?
Rugies.
Oh, right. Okay, hang on a second. Right. I'm going to Google this. Crying out loud. This is so... right. So, I'm not going to say it. Right, but...
No, can I send it to you? Can I share the page with you?
Yeah, I don't know if you... Yeah, yes, you
share
can.
Page.
All right. Right, hang on a second. Yeah, right. Have you? Can you email it to me now?
How do I do that? Share page. Email, yes.
Yeah, we go. Here we go.
Mail.
Yeah. IAIN.
Hold on. IAIN.
By the way, if you're listening at home, I'd check your inboxes because this could go anywhere. At, you know the at symbol?
IAIN at.
IAIN.
Yes.
LEE.
No, hold on, start again. IAIN at.
IAIN at.
Yeah.
IAIN.
Again.
Yes.
Yeah.
LEE.
LEE.
.com.
.com. It's on its way.
Yeah. Okay, I'm waiting.
I've pressed send.
Have you sent it?
Yes.
I'm waiting. I'm refreshing.
Oh, please.
I'm going to check my spam, because sometimes it goes to my spam.
Yeah.
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
How long do you have to wait for?
I don't know. Emails should be instant.
They should be. That's what's very frustrating.
You're telling me. Waiting, refreshing. So have you got... Does it not have... Right. Have you not got the web page for your sponsorship thing?
Right. I've got HTT...
Oh, God, you're doing one of those. Right. Okay, yes. HTTP. Right, go to the www bit. www.
Fundraise.cancerresearch.
Fundraise.cancerresearch.
UK.
Yeah.
.org.
Yes.
/page /Dorothy -walks -all -over -cancer.
All right. -walks -all -over -cancer. Right. Here we go. Let's have a... that's not a page. No, that doesn't exist. Right.
Oh, it's not a page.
No. Well, no, that email still not come through.
Has that email come through?
No.
IAIN.
Yeah.
At IAIN.
Yeah.
LEE.
Yeah.
.com.
Yep. That's still...
Iain, let's see. You've come up there.
Yeah. Is it? And
Hi.
Is it?
Why not sponsor me by no daisy? So I've put that in. I'm now going to send it to you.
What, again?
Yes.
Okay. No, good. All right. Yeah, fair play.
That's gone now.
All right. Okay. Right. Here we go. I'm refreshing.
I think you may have to be a little patient.
Well, I picked that up about 30 seconds into our phone call. So hang on. Page.Dorothy. Right. Are you sure it's fundraise?
Well, that's... I'm walking all over cancer.
fundraise.cancerresearchuk.com.
facebook.org/page/Dorothy.
I've lost all that now. I don't know.
For goodness.
Somebody must be able to find me.
Is there anybody listening who is doing this Walks All Over Cancer walk that can tell us how we can...
find my page.
Yeah, Walks All Over Cancer.
Ian,
yes?
the reason I called you, I was really excited.
Yes?
Was because when I was listening for you to start your programme...
Yes?
This came on as an advert on your programme.
Oh!
And I was so excited to hear it being advertised. I thought, well, I'll give you a ring and tell you that I'm doing it.
Oh!
But I've got no idea how to get on and...
No, and your email hasn't come through. I mean, this really is...
That's really weird. I've done it twice now.
I don't know if you're really doing this walk. I
know I am doing it.
I think you're just phoning up just to get some of the glory, but you can't be bothered to put any of the effort in.
I've been training for a whole month.
Right, hang on a minute. So sign up to Walk Over Cancer. I don't want to sign up because I ain't going to sign up. Right, share this personal challenges. Oh God, this is so right. By the way, guys, maybe you should switch over to LBC because I've got a feeling this could be a long time. Can you? Right, your email definitely hasn't come through. Okay.
You've refreshed.
I'm just sat here refreshing.
Share page. What if I shared it on Facebook? No, I don't want to share it on Facebook, do I?
Why don't you want to share it on Facebook?
Because
Can you share it on Twitter? Are you on Twitter?
I think so, yes.
Ooh, that doesn't fill me with confidence.
Share to Facebook.
Yeah, go on.
I don't usually do Facebook.
Share it. Right. But because I know
Because-
your name, I can find you on Facebook. Right, hang on a minute. Right, okay. So, Dorothy. I don't quite know how to spell. I'm going to put. There's so many L's in your name.
Yeah, 2 at the beginning, 1 in the near the end.
1 in the middle.
2 at the beginning, 1 towards the end.
Right. Okay. Okay. Here we go. There's loads of you.
Right, I'm going to private message you. What's your Facebook private?
Hang on a minute. Quick, come on the microphone, Catherine. Get on the microphone. Catherine's found something.
Cool.
Catherine, what have you found?
Gary has found your page.
Right, what is it?
Right, how do I get to the beginning of that, Gary? All right, okay, so HTTPS.
I don't want that bit.
Fundraise.
Fundraise.
Yeah. Cancer Research UK.
Cancer Research UK.
.org.
Yes.
/
Yeah.
Page. /
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Hyphen.
What's a hyphen? A line in the middle.
Yeah.
Right?
A dash, yeah.
Like
dash.
a minus.
A dash. You don't say. Who says hyphen? That's a dash.
This guy says hyphen.
Yeah.
It's a hyphen, Ian.
It's called a dash. Anyway,
Shut up, anyway.
Just get on with it.
Dorothy.
They probably found a cure for cancer during this conversation. We've been on so long. Right, yes.
Dorothy.
Yes.
Minus. Walks. Minus.
Yes.
All.
Yeah.
Minus. Over.
Yeah.
Minus.
Yeah.
Cancer.
That's what we just tried that.
Do it again.
We tried that.
Well, he's found it on here.
Okay. Oh, we found it. All right, fine. Okay, there it is. Do you want me to tweet it? I'm going to tweet it, Dorothy.
Is that a good thing to do?
It would be a really, really good thing to do, to tweet it. And listen, I don't want everyone else now phoning up saying, "Oh, Ian, please, can I do this for my?" No. I never ever do this, Dorothy. I never do it. But I feel that
need help.
I feel that you need help. Yes, I really do. And I'm really hoping that you raise enough money that they do find a cure for cancer and you never have to get involved ever again, because it really is. And I'm gonna chuck a couple of quid your way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay. And that's kind of a bribe for you never to call me ever again. I'm joking.
Oh, good.
I'm joking.
Because
yep.
I lost you when you left 3CR.
Oh.
And I was very upset.
Yeah.
And then I got this new iPhone. So I just typed your name in one day and it came up that you were, and it was about 2 days before you started on the 2nd of March 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been listening to you, but too nervous because I didn't have anything really interesting to say, but I needed your help today. So please let me call again one day.
You are very, very welcome to call any time you want. And let me just hang on. I'm gonna bung you a couple of quid. Here we go. Let me just make sure that goes through.
And you still haven't got my email?
No, I haven't got that email. Securely log. Hang on a minute. It's logging me. We're going to do that. Bishy bashy boshy.
And I've earned £32 in gift aid.
Oh, well, you see, the gift aid's great, isn't it? There we go.
Yes.
Payment pro. Right, it's done, Dorothy. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Iain.
Best of luck. Ta-ta.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So, there we go. Wonderful. I'll tweet that. And I never do that. I never tweet stuff, but I found her adorable. If you want to give a few pennies, then do. If you don't have to, you don't have to. 0344 499 1000. This is the Late Night Alternative on Talk Radio.
Closing time conversation for tax inspectors, taxi drivers, and taxidermists. Great big talk for the wee small hours.
You've been trolling me big time, mate.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000 is the phone number. I'm going to say it now. Please don't call in with like your charity stuff and things because we don't. We don't. That is the first time I've ever allowed someone to do that on the radio, and the first time I've tweeted stuff. And it's just kind of a rule I have. But she was so bloody annoying. I mean, charming. That I thought if you want to, I've tweeted it. If you want to have a go. Which one do you reckon, Catherine? 7, 13 or 10? Your call. 13? Yeah, OK, let's go to Matt. Good evening, Matt.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, hang on. Sorry, I was on speaker.
Unbelievable. I think you were on speaker just to wind me up, sir.
No, I was finishing a donation to our lovely...
Hey! Good for you. Well done. Can you guess the drink I was drinking earlier?
I'd like to have a guess. Either it is peppermint tea or your own freshly squeezed urine.
Both taste about as good as each other. No, it is neither of those things.
Oh, damnation. Yeah, all right, well, I can't call you for a month.
Well, no, you can. It was that rule just applied to Caddick.
Oh, OK.
That was just the Caddick's law, as I'm calling it.
Free out there to get rid of me.
Yeah. No, not at all. Matt, what have you got for us tonight, sir?
Well, a couple of things. Yep. Firstly, I wanted to say Stonybridge.
Stonybridge. It's video.
You talking about Absolutely last night, and I went down a massive rabbit hole on YouTube.
Did you go and watch loads of their stuff?
Yeah. Do you remember Denzel and Gwyneth?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Couple. I have been to see Doctor Will See You Now, and I have got Llandudno neck.
Does it stand the test of time? Because I remember loving it at the time. And
that stuff does.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really funny. The whole kind of dodgy Welsh stereotypes.
Yeah. Good.
And the other thing, what was I going to talk about? I just wanted to call in and brag that I kissed a lady today.
Shut up!
Yeah, an actual lady who actually let me kiss her for real.
Wowzers, that's incredible, man. Well done. Congratulations.
I'm really pleased with myself because it's been a while.
Yeah. Well, as long as it was consensual and as long as everybody was happy and
yes,
that's wonderful.
Isn't it just?
Are you seeing her again?
Yes, on Friday. So I must have done something right.
OK, well then don't. I tell you, can I give you a tip?
Mm-hmm.
Don't brag about it on the radio.
I thought about that, yeah, but then I thought, well, she doesn't listen to the radio.
Yeah, but you just never know. You never know.
That's true. Yeah, I've probably blown it now, haven't I?
Oh, I've just seen that my donation to Dorothy hasn't been gift aided for some reason. I don't quite know why.
See, gift aid is a double-edged sword.
Is it? Why? Pourquoi?
It takes money away from the Treasury that they could be putting into schools and hospitals and stuff.
Oh, in that case, I'm glad I didn't gift aid her.
Yeah, exactly. You did the right thing.
All right, fine. Fair enough. All right, fine. Well, that's good.
Cool. Well, I'll let you get back to your mystery drink, and thank you very much indeed for your time.
And I'll let you get back to you thinking about a lady on your own.
Oh, yes, I'll probably...
No, I don't want to know where that goes. Don't want to know where that goes. Good evening, Ricardo.
Oh, no, wait.
Jeez.
Hello, Ian, how are you?
Yeah, right, listen, this is it. Everyone who's on speakerphone now, you will feel the full force of my wrath. Speakerphone is for idiots.
Wait.
What?
I got rid of the headphones.
You were just on speakerphone?
Yeah, because I've got my ear problems, haven't I?
I want a note from your mum before I allow a manky ear. Have you had a bit of cotton wool in your ear all day?
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
You should know. No one walks around with cotton wool in their ears. I had an ear infection a while ago. Shoved my ears full of cotton wool. I look brilliant. No one does it. The 70s and the 80s, you'd see people walking around the place all the time with cotton wool sticking out their ears.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. End of.
You don't get it anymore.
No, you don't get stuff like that anymore, do you?
You don't get ear infections? You just told me you've got an ear infection.
My ears are messed up.
I'll mess your ears up in a minute, boy.
Well, no, I was
a
going
sex
to say,
laugh.
This is... yeah, watch it.
Yeah.
This is basically the best show
I know
I've heard
that.
for ages. This is the best... No, seriously, it's the best show I've heard for ages. And Dorothy, God bless her, she's trying her best, isn't she?
She's trying her best. She really is. In this modern world, she's really trying her best. And she's failing miserably.
She can't send a link. What's going on?
I got a feeling that she was typing at, as in the word at, instead of the at symbol. That must be what she was doing.
Yeah. No, completely agree. It's if anything, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
But you talk about music a little bit earlier.
Yes.
There's an artist, and I think you might know him.
Yes.
I don't know whether or not we're allowed to do it on there, but Richard Cheese. You remember that guy?
Yeah, we play Richard Cheese from time to time on here.
Yeah, so Richard Cheese, Baby's Got Back. That's the best song.
Okay, because some of his songs are quite...
They're a little bit naughty.
Quite scary. Got to be careful. Got to be careful.
We've got to be careful, Ian. I mean, come on. This is family radio.
Yeah, it's a family radio show, guys. Got to be a bit careful.
Well, I mean, back in the good old days, you know what I mean? I first heard you on LBC, but we don't like to talk about it, sunshine. Do you know what I mean?
Well, can I ask you a question, Ricardo?
Go on.
Has your local area gritted your roads adequately? Is it? Have they done that? Have they gritted your roads adequately?
Do you know what the scary thing is?
Yeah,
I actually nearly fell down on my drive earlier.
Yeah, it's slippery out there, mate. It's snowy and icy. I had some bloke right up my arse as I was driving along.
Huge, but I'm a relatively big guy.
I was driving along, right, a road that hadn't been gritted and was very icy, right, and the guy was right up my arse, and I very nearly got out of the car and said, "Oi!" Because if I had to put my brakes on, I'd have skidded. He'd have skidded into the back of me, and it would have been a nightmare.
It would have been a catastrophe, if anything.
Yeah, well, I'm going to cut you off now.
Yep.
0344 499 1000. Gary and Danny, stay there. You will be the premier callers after 11 o'clock. That's happening. You guys are booked. You're in. Who's going to be after those guys? It could be you, dear listener. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. You'd be very, very welcome to. Could you speak to Catherine? We will call you back. You can watch the show tonight if you go to youtube.com/rabbithole, and you can listen to us on DAB. You can download the app or you can go online. Dear listener, this is the Late Night Alternative with me, Iain Lee. It's here Monday to Friday, 10 o'clock at night, only on Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
0344 499 1000 is the phone number. Has your local area gritted... Oh, I can't even do it in jest. It's a phone-in show unlike any other phone-in show. You are welcome to call in about absolutely anything you want. You can call anything you want. I mean, really, anything goes. We've talked about Pret. We've talked about people not being able to send emails. We talked about all kinds of stuff, and this is the joy of doing this. There are so many radio shows, phone-in shows, where it's pointing the finger of hatred, and the Stephen Colbert ironic line is, He's an American broadcaster. If we ain't scaring you, we ain't doing our job properly. And so much of phone-in radio is about scaring you, creating division, feeding anger, and all of these things that aren't healthy for us and don't take us anywhere positive. And Catherine, my producer and sometimes co-host, and I are really trying hard to make a show that is celebratory, that is silly. I've been reading a lot about Monty Python, right? And they're silly. And sometimes silly is absolutely fine. There's not enough silliness in the world. So this show is, and we talk serious stuff. We talk about mental health, and we can talk about big news stories as well if we need to. But it's a silly show, and I'm not embarrassed by that. I'm not ashamed by that, and neither should you be. 0344 499 1000. Speaking of Monty Python, I had been told, a couple of people have phoned in and told me, and I'd read it online, that this month, February the 16th to be precise, all, or nearly all, of Monty Python's back catalogue was going to be put on Netflix. All the movies, TV series, a couple of documentaries, the live show, all of that stuff were going to be put on Netflix. And it hasn't happened. And I just wondered, I'm guessing that there has been some legal wrangling. The Beatles and Monty Python, you can be promised stuff and you know it ain't going to happen because one of them will disagree at the last minute. So I'm guessing it's a legal thing. But if anyone knows why the Monty Python stuff that was due on Netflix 2 weeks ago isn't on Netflix now, could you give me a call and let me know, please? 0344 499 1000. Good evening, Danny.
Good evening. How are you doing, Ian?
I'm doing very, very well, Danny. I've got a second mug of this delicious drink. Can you guess what it is? Listen, here we go. I'm going to slurp it. Oh, that's good.
I don't really know. If you've got a second mug of it, I don't know if I'd go for a second mug of what I think it was. But just
go on.
Bit of a one-off, and it might seem a little bit obscure to you, but it's something like my grandma used to give me as a kid when I wasn't well.
Go on.
And I find it especially comforting in the cold weather.
Yeah.
And it's just OXO. Like a beef OXO.
Oh,
cube.
you dirty boy! I thought you had it then. I thought you had it. Well, OXO, OXO's a bit like Bovril, isn't it? Because it's exactly. Meaty. I mean, it's gravy you're drinking, but it's a meaty. Do you know? Actually, there's me wrinkling my nose. I bet a cup of OXO's all right. Actually,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I bet it's all right.
I used to like snap up Jacob's cream crackers and put them in. And
you've made your own soup and croutons.
Absolutely, yeah.
It isn't that. Yeah. I've never had Bovril. Bovril. Am I right that Bovril is the same texture as Marmite?
Yeah, it is when you get it out of the jar. It's like a really thick, it's like viscous.
And you mix it with hot water, and it makes like a meaty tea. Well, can you make a drink out of Marmite then?
I'd imagine so. Yeah, it's like a yeast extract. Isn't it? All of this kind of meaty flavoured concentrate seems to be.
I really fancy a meaty drink now. A cup of meat juice. Yeah. I tell you what I miss.
An OXO cube.
I tell you what I miss. A bit of bread and dripping on a Sunday afternoon. Bit of bread and dripping. Oh, God, I used to love that as a kid. Little square of white bread, dipped it. Oh, mate, that was nectar.
Absolutely. We used to have a local butcher's called Jaeger's, and they used to do like a pork and onion sandwich, and the bread was dipped in the pork fat as well. It was called pork dip, like... Absolutely amazing.
I'm getting a little chubby thinking about this. This is great stuff.
But yeah. But it's an interesting thing that you just like mentioned drinks. I work for a tea company, so I was gonna like peppermint tea or whatever. But I just thought we'd go for something a little bit more kind of.
Well, if your tea company wants to send me a crate full of speciality teas, I'll happily drink those.
Yeah, no problem. I'll put a little package together. If you want to stick me on the cast, I'll take a delivery. Yes.
Beautiful. Here we go. A good lad, Danny. Well, whatever this rubbish is I'm drinking now, it'll soon be replaced by some fine teas.
Nice one. Well, yeah, great stuff.
Was that it? You were phoning in to guess the drink?
Pretty much just phoning in to get a drink. Just to say, my roads have been gritted fairly adequately. Public transport up here in Newcastle seems to be running fairly smoothly, I must admit.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Danny, nice to talk to you, mate. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, nice one.
Cheers, fella. Ta-ta. 0344 499 1000. Kath laughed when I bought this drink. I bought this drink because we stopped off in Co-op, and I saw a young lady clutching a jar of this. And I thought, do you know what? I could do that. A second cup, loving it. Absolutely loving it. 0344 499 1000 is the phone number. It's Gary!
Hello.
Good evening, Gary.
I had a weird weekend day.
You've what?
I had a weird weekend day.
A weird week?
How are you anyway?
A weird week and day?
Yeah.
Why don't you just say a weird week?
Weird week, yeah.
Because a weird week and day, that would say, like, you've had a weird
I had a weird week, and then today was weird as well.
Well, is today part of the week?
No, it was a different part.
So you've had a weird 8 days?
8 days, yeah.
Why is that? Did you get abducted by aliens?
No.
No.
Oh, well, that'd be nice.
It would be interesting, wouldn't it?
It'd be interesting.
I don't think anyone has ever been abducted by aliens.
I don't think either.
But then some people do have mysterious bits of metal under their skin around the back of their necks. Well, the front of there is only the back of the neck, because the front of the neck is the throat.
Frankenstein. Like Frankenstein. Bits of metal on the neck.
Pakistan?
Frankenstein.
Well, no, Frankenstein, do I say it? Yeah. Frankenstein was the doctor, not the monster.
I know, the monster. He had the things on his neck.
The bolts.
Can I tell you about the weird week anyway?
It sounds like you're saying you're wee, but go on.
Weird week.
Yes.
Can I tell you about it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't seem interested, but I'll tell you anyway.
Well, I know I'm as interested as captivate me with the story. Let's see how weird it was.
It was weird because one of my friends dying at the moment with a tumour on brain.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
When you see him, he got frail. When he wrote a book called Venetian Seed, he wrote another book on cancer. I hope it does well.
Yeah.
So he wrote a book on Venetian Seed. He's a spiritualist kind of guy.
Yeah.
And then today... Sorry.
What, did you just swear?
I did, yeah.
Right. Did we dump that? I think Kath may have got that. The light went up when you I think we may have dumped it. Listen, if an F word went out, I apologise. We don't encourage that on this show, as regular listeners will know. We don't encourage it, and we don't approve of it. And Gary, you've really got, mate. Listen, you're telling me a really heavy story, and then you just threw out an F-bomb. And you know what? If it had been the first time, I'd have been kind of okay with it. But you did 2 the other night, dude. You just focus a bit. Bill.
Oh, hello, mate.
Can I trust you?
Hello?
Are you on speakerphone?
No, I just took you off now.
I'm drinking this lovely drink.
Oh, I know what you're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Ovaltine.
Hey! How did you know that?
Just because you said jar.
Kath told you.
She didn't.
Okay. You both said no to that very, very quickly.
I'm insulted, Ian. You're taking away my intelligence from me, yeah?
I'm not taking away your intelligence. I believe years of drug abuse are taking away your intelligence. But, yes, it's Ovaltine, my second cup. But it's Ovaltine Light. It's made with water, not with milk.
With water?
Yeah, it's great. I love a bit of Ovaltine. I love a bit of Ovaltine.
It's all right.
Okay. What you got for us, Bill?
I've done the prep thing.
Yeah? Oh, yeah? You went in and tried to charm them into a free drink and sandwich. What happened? Don't cry, buddy. Hey!
No, I'm laughing.
Oh, God, sorry, it sounded like tears. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
Oh, dear. It was, well, I picked up 5 of the Swedish meatball wraps.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
they're not going to give you 5
4 bottles of Coke.
Yes.
The nice crisps. I more or less tipped the whole racket.
Yeah.
And they weren't really friendly. I said, "Oh, hello, you're really nice." And then they told me to get out.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, Bill. I'm really sorry.
Oh, I tell you, I had a day off work today. It was brilliant.
A snow day?
No, I've got to work on the weekend, so I've not given them any extra time, so I took a day off in the week, and today was perfect.
Oh, that's...
I texted Steve Allen as well.
What is going on with you? You texted Steve Allen? I thought he died.
No.
What did you text him?
Well, I'm going to do this joke thing with him.
Yeah.
And I started it today.
Yeah.
And he was actually quite jolly about it. I wanted him to be scornful, but he weren't.
He weren't scornful? What did you text him?
Well, I lured him in and I texted him. I said, "Good morning, Steve." This is about 4:10 in the morning. So I was like, "Yeah, good morning, Steve." I said, I really like your show. It's a great show. I'm just smoking a big fat doobie out in the garden listening. And then he read it and he said, "Oh, I can't endorse that unless you're in a lot of pain, of course."
But you're gonna do this for a while, are you?
Well, tomorrow's one's going to be because I am going to work, and this ain't true, by the way. I won't really do this, but I'm going to text him, and I'm going to say that morning, Steve, really great show. I'm just getting ready for work. Having a great big fat one listening to you. And I'm going to just think of different situations, and just see how far I can take it.
Okay, well, let us know how it goes.
Well, yeah, I'll try. But how you doing, man? I've been listening to you, but you was off last week, innit, or something?
Yeah, I was off last week, innit? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good today, man. I'm good. I'm working. I'm a bit of a PMA, positive mental attitude.
Good man. I need to get some of that.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm hitting the meetings. I've got a new therapist. Life is good.
That's it. One day at a time, innit?
One day at a time, Billiam. Yes.
It's not Billiam.
Sorry?
I'm not Billiam.
Well, but I always think that Billiam is a nice name because Billiam. But also, I would like to call someone. I've always thought this, right? These are great names, right? For if I had 3 sons now, 3 extra sons, 3 bonus sons, right?
Do you want to buy some?
Speak to me next week. Speak to me next week. I'd call one of them Billiam. I'd call the second one Tomothy, and I called the third one Timus.
Do you know what? You should get done for child, whatever they called it. Get so bullied.
Well, that's their problem. Yeah, you agree?
Can you say February for me?
Get out of here, you pervert. 0344 499 1000. This is the Late Night Alternative on Talk Radio.
Take a trip into the alternate reality of late night radio.
I think I'm in something like The Matrix, and so are you.
The Late Night Alternative.
Hello.
With Iain Lee.
Is there anybody out there?
On Talk Radio.
Hello.
Here we go. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to give me a call, you're more than welcome to. Let's go to Sarah. Let's go to Sarah. Good evening, Sarah.
Oh, hi, Ian. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, really good, thank you. I'm after some advice from you.
Well, you've come to the right person. I'm the master of advice. I'm the best. I am the best person I know at giving advice. I give brilliant advice. So hit me with it, and I will solve your. I'm not even going to. It's not even going to be advice. I'm going to give you instructions. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay. We'll see how we go then.
Yep.
Okay, I'm 50, going through a horrendous divorce.
Oy.
My husband wants, and I don't.
Yep.
So I have gone on to Match.com, went for months.
Yes.
And I'm now sort of in touch with this guy that I've seen for the 3rd time.
Okay.
And we're due to go out to the cinema.
Yep.
So, which is really nice.
But
I've been married to my ex for 30 years, and he was my sort of first love and my only love.
Yeah,
if you get my gist.
I'm there. Don't you worry, I got it.
Yeah, you got it. So this is all really new to me. So I'm sort of back to basics. So we've had a kiss, but I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if he's ready.
Yeah.
So after the cinema, what does he expect, kind of thing?
I think
from
what
a
you
male
need to do is you need to get in his car. You need to undo his belt. No, I'm teasing. What? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right, Sarah? And I'm going through a divorce, but I'm not going to go on Match.com because. But
oh my God, you can't go on Match.com.
No, apparently there's a dating app for celebrities called Waru. Waru? No, that can't be called Waru. Anyway, it's not, why don't you have this conversation? Exactly what you've said to me. Why don't you say it to him?
We have kind of said it to me, and he sort of said, he says, a few things that I've said to him. He doesn't think I'm ready. And I said, well, are you ready as well? Because, he's been through a few... He's just come out of a relationship, not his choice, but the girl didn't want to live with him for, I don't know why. He wanted to be more committed, but it's been an on-off relationship for 4 years, and he was really in love with her. But, I don't know if either of us are ready. It's really very strange.
Do you want to sleep with him?
I don't think I'm ready for that.
Then fine. But it's only date 3. Date 3's nothing. There's no rules where you have to go, right, well, date 3 we need to, touch each other intimately, and date 4 we need to hop into bed. If you're not ready, you can say that. And, if I'm trying to... I can't... I don't know what it's like to be in your position and to be you and to be a woman and all of that stuff. I'm trying to think what I would like to hear if I were the gentleman in this situation. And I'm guessing... Right, here's the thing, as I get older, that I'm learning that just being completely honest and being completely direct and respectful of the other person is probably the best way to go. I'm learning, right? So I would kind of like it if that conversation was had earlier on in the evening, maybe even before we saw the film. I would like to hear the other person say, do you know what? I'm really enjoying our time together, having a great time. I'm really looking forward to this film. But I just so there's no uncertainty, I think I'm a little way off, sex or anything. I'm not saying never. Just saying, 30 years, same guy. I'm not quite sure when I want to go there. And that's fine. That's legitimate for you to be able to express something like that. And then if he's a decent bloke, he will take that on board and he'll respond in whatever way he's feeling. He might say, do you know what? Thank God you've said that because I feel exactly the same. Or he might say, I've been thinking about it and I think I'd like to, but of course I will totally respect your decision and I'm not going to push or anything. You just let me know when you're ready. And he might say something like that. Or if he's a dick, he might go, well, do you know what? I'm out of here. And it's unlikely he'll do that. But if he does, well, then he's not the right person.
Oh, no, absolutely. And something that I have learned that there are some really decent people out there. Yeah. And there's another guy that I've chatted to on Match, who's now come off Match, and we talk about, who he's dating and stuff like that. And it's just sort of like a bit of friendship. And he never met the guy. We just chat, and he talks to me about his relationship. I ask for him advice, and it's really nice. And there's some real idiots out there, but did you get sent like rude pictures and things really, really quickly? No, I didn't actually. I got asked for someone from overseas and they're in the army, blah blah blah. But it's block and delete kind of thing. Good for you. Yeah, you learn. I bet you end up with this bloke that you're just friends with. I bet you do. Just the way you're talking about him, I bet you do. Oh no, I don't. He's too small for me. Oh, he's a wee fella, is he? Well, but this is... no, bless him. But,
I've got to ask. How tall is he? I've got to ask.
Well, put it this way: my ex-husband was 6'4".
Yes.
Okay, I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
The guy that I'm seeing is 6'1",
Okay,
which
yeah,
is okay, but he's about 7 years older than myself, which is a bit out of my comfort zone, but okay. And the guy that I chat to, I think he's 5'7" or something like that. So
he still towers over you.
Know.
But you like him over six? You like a big strapping lad over 6 foot?
Yeah, but I'm only 5'2". Doesn't make sense, does it?
No, guys. So this fella that you're seeing, do you fancy him?
It's I don't know. It's a bit spooky, really, because he is an ex-copper, but I've now started volunteering at my local hospital.
Yeah.
In the A&E department. And this guy that I'm seeing happens to be a paramedic that will come in and out of the A&E department. So although, I don't see him that often, it's just really nice that there's a nice familiar face.
Yeah.
And, I can get to know all these people within the A&E department. And it's just really, really nice, really. I can sort of... I'm just a volunteer, so I see the patients and their relatives, and I'll say hello to the paramedics and everyone else that comes in and out, and it's just really nice. But so it's kind of a bit spooky that I'm there and he's there at the same hospital. So at times, certain times our paths are going to cross. Whether we're in this relationship or not. But he seems nice, but. We just have to see how it goes. But I was just wondering, but that's really nice advice, Ian. Thank you.
Well, listen, if you want to give us a call back at some point and let us know how it's going, I'd love to hear. You don't have to. I don't want to be, pry. But obviously, now we're all intrigued. But the thing is, you just got to do whatever you're comfortable with. And if at any point you feel uncomfortable, you are perfectly within your rights to say you can just stop in the middle of something. You can stop and go, do you know what? This isn't working for me. This doesn't feel right. Can we just back off? And you can do that at any point. So, what I'm trying to say, Sarah, is look after yourself.
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. And I suppose on the other flip side of it, I want them to be honest as well. To say that because we're at A&E, it's not it's not sort of doing it out of, I suppose, embarrassment, I suppose. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You'll be all right. Go and enjoy. Do you know what film you're going to see?
No idea. That's got to be decided. But that's the skating one that's quite good. I quite find that. But I just sort of...
I've seen the skating one. I liked it. It's very funny, but I struggle with it.
Oh, is it?
Well, it's done as a comedy.
Really?
Yeah, it's done as a comedy. I'm not going to give you any spoilers or anything. It follows the story pretty faithfully, but it's done as a comedy. And I kept thinking, but this is a real, this. You know what happens, right? You know the story. It's quite a grim story, but it's done as a broad comedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there any film you would recommend?
I don't know what's on at the moment. What else does... it's a good film. That's good. 3 Billboards has probably come to an end, and that's a bit grim for a date. You don't want to go and see that for a date.
Is it Coco or something ridiculous like...
Coco's really good. It is a kids' film. But it is
appropriate.
No, well, but it's beautiful. But it is a kids' film. Do you still hold hands at the pictures? Do people hold hands at the pictures? The seats.
Do you know what? I don't know. It's so new to me. You have to ask your list.
I don't ask those guys. Those guys hold everything at the cinema. They're perverts. Listen, just go and have a nice time, and just be as honest as you feel comfortable being. I think is the only suggestion I would make.
Oh, thank you, Ian. Thank you so much.
Take care, Sarah. Nice one. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
What a nice person. Oh, imagine. Hey. 0344 499 1000 is the phone number. This is the Late Night Alternative. My name is Iain Lee. This is Talk Radio.
Neon lit night talk for torch singers, trolley dollies, and train wrecks like me. You never know just where the conversation will take you.
What I'm going to say sounds ridiculous.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Dorothy's email literally just came through now. I don't know what was going on. Just came through now. Deary me. It's New York Matt, but Matt's not actually in New York. He's in London.
I know. It's crazy.
It's crazy. You know who? Right. Do you know who you sound like?
Is this Is this going to turn into me watching another movie and then be completely offended that you think I'm some sort of stalker character or something?
Yeah, probably.
That's what happened last time.
Not a movie, a TV series.
Okay.
You sound like. Have you ever watched the? Go on.
Have I ever watched what?
Have you ever watched the sitcom Community?
No.
Okay. From about the second season onwards, I think in the first season it's John Oliver, but in the second season, there's a guy that plays the dean of this community college. Right? He's very enthusiastic, very very loud, very broad, and you remind me a lot of him. He's a funny character.
Is the character good? Is it a good or bad character?
Oh, he's a great character.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a brilliant character. It's not an insult. Honestly, it's not an insult.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's fine either way. You mentioned you're drinking Ovaltine before?
Yes!
I instantly thought, you've seen the movie A Christmas Story, right?
No.
Oh, Christmas Story, a classic. Maybe it's one of those just popular where I'm from.
Yep.
Classic story about a family growing up in the Midwest of America in the 1940s. But in one of the scenes, this is the old-fashioned days before there was television, when everyone would sit around the big radio and listen to the big dramas and the productions that were put on. And there was one with an old Western character in it, and they had to. You sent something in the post, and they would mail you back this tiny little toy, which was to give you a message, and you have to write down the code that they gave you on the radio, and then Ralphie, the main character in the story, would run up to the bathroom, close the door, and then use a secret decoder to find out what the code was. And what it ended up being was a commercial for Ovaltine when it was all said and done.
Hey.
He was so disappointed because here's this kid expecting this big secret message from this character in this radio show, maybe some detective thing or something, and then it's just a commercial for Ovaltine when it's all said.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, it sounds. I do like a good Christmas film. I love a Christmas movie, and I start watching them. I remember last year the boys were watching Home Alone 2 in August, and I said that's a little bit rum. You shouldn't really be doing that. But I love a Christmas movie. There's a great one I saw years ago. And I've never seen it since, and I've never been able to find it, because I know he made a few of them. There's one starring John Denver, a TV movie from the 80s starring John Denver, Christmas movie, and it's cheesy, and it made me cry, and it was absolutely brilliant.
Now, have you seen Top Gun?
Top Gun?
Yeah.
No.
The movie.
No.
Oh. No, okay, neither have I. Apparently, it's a big debate whether that's a Christmas movie or not, because it's this action film, but it takes place during Christmas, and every Christmas there's a debate whether it's actually a Christmas movie or just a.
Catherine's furious. Catherine, come on the microphone. Don't type it. Come on the microphone, Catherine. Catherine is actually looking as though she's just trod in a shit. Sorry?
It's not Top Gun, it's Die Hard he's thinking of, right?
No, he's...
Oh, Die Hard, thank you.
Matt, Matt, get a grip, Matt! Get a grip. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Of course it is. Top Gun is not. Top Gun is an aeroplane movie. And Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yes, of course it is.
Jeez. I'll take your word for it. I still have not watched it, and at this point, for as much as people have debated about it, I'm like, I'm not going to watch it.
Yippee-ki-yay, mofo. Die Hard's a great film. All four, even the fourth one, that everyone just slates because I think it was supposed to be a Lethal Weapon reboot or something, and then they just changed it to Die Hard. I think Bruce Willis is Britain's greatest actor. He is such... honestly, I love anything with Bruce Willis in, apart from Moonlighting, because that was pony, but any movie with Bruce Willis in, I love it. I love it.
Well, I'll take your word for it. I'm still not going to watch it.
Matt, go and see the sights of London and let us know what you think.
I will definitely do that. I'll keep you. I'll definitely keep you in the loop.
Thank you. Keep me. Oh, I came off. I don't matter. Keep me in the loop. 0344 499 1000. You can watch the show this evening if you go to my YouTube channel. Do subscribe. YouTube.com/rabbit hole. And we've just had Matthew, my young ward, Matthew Stevenson, has just been, he's been accessing my computer remotely. It's always a weird thing. It's fine, I've seen what he's done, and he's fixed the picture. It's always a weird thing seeing someone just controlling the old computer. What's this? Oh, he wants $25,000 to give me my computer back. I see. Right. Okay. That's how it works. But do subscribe to the YouTube channel because we've got loads of videos on there. Bits from the show, full shows, the rabbit hole, old stuff that I've done, 11 o'clock shows, all kinds of stuff. And we're going to put new stuff up there. And on June the 3rd, Catherine and I are going to record we're going to stream a live TV show with multi-cameras in front of an audience at about 7 o'clock in the evening, and we're going to have a guest, at least one guest. We're going to have short films, and it's going to be like 30, 40-minute TV show we're going to do live. So subscribe to the YouTube channel because you'll get notification when that happens. You'll get notification when I'm streaming videos and games. Tomorrow, I'll tell you how you can get tickets for the TV show in a second. Tomorrow afternoon, if I can be asked, I'm going to be streaming me playing my PlayStation wearing a virtual reality headset. You will see the gameplay, and I will also have a camera on my body. So you will see me doing the old Stevie Wonder. That's what's going to be happening, guys. And who wouldn't want to see that? If you want to come and be in the audience for this, I'm saying TV show very loosely, but if you want to be in the audience for it, for this one-off pilot, then if you go to ticketsource.co.uk/Iain-Lee, ticketsource.co.uk/Iain-Lee, and the whole evening is going to be a couple of hours. And we'll record a Rabbit Hole podcast and we'll do some silly stuff and we'll have a fun night. And then the last sort of 40, 45 minutes are us attempting to do a live TV show. You'd be very welcome to come along. 0344 499 1000. Angela and Andre, stay there. We'll come to you in a bit. I'm Iain Lee. This is the Late Night Alternative on Talk Radio.
No rules nocturnal nattering for nightbirds, nurses and Nosferatu.
All right, cool.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
155 people watching us on YouTube. There's a very friendly chat going on there. It's moderated, certainly a lot nicer than it was on Periscope, which is part of the reason that we're doing it. Because Periscope got a little bit mean and a little bit nasty, and there was some absolute idiots on there, and it's a bit friendlier on YouTube. We'll go back to Periscope at some point, and Matthew, if you ever want to stream it on Periscope, you'd be very welcome to. But 154 people watching. You can go to youtube.com/rabbit hole, and you can see my new haircut. Thanks very much. Let's go to Angela.
Hi Ian, how are you tonight?
Getting a little bit of a stiff neck, a little bit of a tension headache is what I'm getting. But I'm fine. I tell you why, I think it's because I'm really desperate to lose weight, Angela. So I'm off the chocolate, and I haven't had any chocolate. It's only been... It's only been like since Monday. I had chocolate on Saturday, or Sunday. No, maybe Saturday. So it's only 3 or 4 days, but I'm off the chocolate, and I just feel that little tension headache forming at the back of my neck. There's not a front of the neck. That's your throat. So, but apart from that, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah. While I'm ringing up, do you know, I don't know if you remember, the night you was on about the Ouija board?
Yes.
Are you as interested? Well, I've got 2 of them, but... Oh. No one won't do it with me.
No one won't do it with you. That means everyone will?
One or 2 is interested to see if it does work.
Yes.
And I just don't kind of believe that a lot of people can say it could be your own thoughts or...
Yeah. Because I know that you are a fan, you are a bit of a believer of Sorry, someone just typed a weird thing. Getting divorced isn't doing your bank account any good, Iain Lee. All this dollar you're forking out on games to reclaim back some of your youth. Sorry, what? Mark? What? Mark? Getting divorced isn't doing your bank account any good, Iain Lee. All this dollar you're forking out on games to reclaim some of your youth back. I'm not playing games to reclaim my youth back. What on earth are you talking about? You have no idea how much dollar I'm spending on my games. You have no idea what my bank... What a strange tweet. What a strange tweet to send. What a strange tweet. Anyway, you love all this stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, but...
All this otherworldly stuff.
Yeah, I'm interested in it, and it's not that people do ask my advice on things, but I have been on a few like ghost hunts and that, and it's been interesting.
What have you ever Have you ever shot a ghost?
Not yet, but we did have one in here many years ago, but a couple of years back.
I would love to go on a ghost hunt, right? And I'd love to go on an all-nighter, sleep in a haunted house. Me and Kath once went to a haunted pub. I mean, it was no. I'd love to go in a haunted house, but no one invites us. No one invites us on these things.
I'll come with you.
Well, hang on a minute. I'm just taking my jumper off. Really hard. I'm getting quite a bit of a headache. You saying you'll come with us, that's not someone inviting us. So you saying, I'll come with you. Yeah, great, sure, fine. But, like I say, it still leaves us in the same position of not having a ghost hunt to go on, if you catch my lizard.
Yeah, I got you, lizard, yeah. But what do you think? Would you ever go for a Ouija board?
Yeah, I did. I've done a Ouija board.
Oh yeah. Have you had to go? What did you find?
Nothing.
How many was?
I did it on my own, and I did it with some friends one night, and two of whom were Polish. And what a surprise! We got a Polish soldier from World War II, and what a surprise when one of them, who was the biggest idiot out of all four of us, took his fingers off. We stopped getting the message from the Polish soldier from World War II. I mean, what are the chances of that?
Yeah, it's best to try the third night, keep having a go.
The third night, did you say? So what does that mean, the third night?
Well, when I was watching that celebrity ghost hunt thing, they said on the third night it was getting interesting.
Oh, what's this programme where there's celebrities live in a haunted mansion, isn't there? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Has it finished now?
Yeah. It's just getting interesting, and it was really good.
Because that's the kind of crap that I would love to do nowadays. I'd love to do... Yeah. Hang on, Kath's shaking her head going, bullshit. Right, if they paid me, I don't know, if they paid me like $5,000... Catherine?
Well, I was saying, I watched it, it was awful. Yeah, it was rubbish.
Oh, hang on now.
Angela, I don't know what you were watching, but...
What celebrities were in the haunted mansion?
Exactly.
No, well, go on. Who was in there? Go on, Angela, ignore
There was one that played Stephen Curry, Katie Price.
Yeah, Katie Price.
But Steve from Curry won it.
Steve from Curry?
Yeah, he won it.
From Streetcars?
No, Coney Street.
Yeah, but the one that drives... What's his name?
Steve McDonald?
Steve McDonald was in it, was he?
Steve McDonald, yeah.
Right, he'd have been getting about $20,000 for that, at least. I'd go and be...
Oh, yeah, good to be on.
I've got no quality control. I've got... The quality control is how many ka-chings does it make in my bank account. I'm following the Paul Ross method now. I'll say yes to everything.
Speaking of quality control, can I get back to the phones?
Yes, please. On the YouTube, Rebecca says, I did parapsychology in uni. People that use the Ouija board are looking for trouble. Well,
I don't know.
No,
we just have to see, won't we?
Hey, Dorothy, you know we had Dorothy on, who's doing a walk for cancer.
Yeah.
She's got £467 now. That's not bad, is it?
That's not bad, is it?
Look at that. Paul and Bob and Oliver. Loads of people. Well done, everyone. Good for you guys. Good for you. That's nice.
Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
All right. Well, don't have nightmares.
I'll try not to.
Okay, thanks very much, Angela.
Bye,
Take
love.
care. Ta-ta. Have you got any pills, Catherine? Because I'm getting a right old headache. I suspect it's going to get worse after this call as well. Yes, Andre.
Hello. Excuse me, Ian. Hello, I mean. Sorry about that. All right. Excuse me.
Okay. You sounded like Stephen Hawking, even though I know you were belching.
I didn't really do it on purpose. Ian, I had quite a busy day today. I've been quite snowed under, yeah?
Oh, that's actually not bad for you.
But I've ploughed my way through.
Yeah.
But the problem is I think I'm on a slippery slope again.
Okay, still doing the...
But, Ian, no, I'm not on a slippery slope at all, actually. I haven't done for a long time, right?
Yes.
As you know.
Yes.
Apart from Christmas, on my birthday.
Yes.
Right, but, Ian, what I was going to say, can I give you a couple of tips? I think I should give you 3 tips.
Yeah, go on.
Right, don't pick your nose when eating.
Yeah. Don't pick your nose when eating.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Yeah.
And never trust a hippie. Can you give me any tips?
Cut back on your drinking.
Yeah.
What is going on with you, Andre, in terms of drinking? Seriously, come on, let's have it. Let's have this chat.
No, stay up, Ian. I don't drink no more.
Dude, you sound pissed.
Very rarely. No, I'm just a bit tired. I had a busy day, really. But I don't.
You know you can talk to me honestly, man. You can talk to me honestly.
I'm saying straight. I don't drink. Everyone says, "Oh, have a beer." I don't bother. Just have a Coke or something, or lemonade.
Then what's with all the slurring and stuff?
Sorry.
What's with the way you speak?
What do you mean? What's with the way I speak?
Well, you kind of all of your words, and you know I'm saying this from a place of love, okay?
Yeah, go on.
All of your words kind of run into one word. There are no spaces, punctuation, or anything like that when you speak.
Yeah, I know. Like sometimes when I keep talking, so get words in edgeways and a bit of.
What I'm saying is, it sounds like you're slurring. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I worry about you, man.
No, I know. I've known you a long time, but I don't drink here. All right. In fact, I don't know how long you'll be on the radio for anymore, but maybe we can catch up one day. I don't, if you wanted to.
I would love that, actually. Yes.
Or something.
I would. Well, maybe not with Kath, but I would love to meet you and have a cup of tea and a little chat.
Yeah, to a calf. That's what I mean.
To a calf. Yeah.
A cup of tea or coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then.
Would you?
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
Well, give us a buzz outside that office hours, yeah?
All right.
When you're at work.
All right.
All sorts of thing out,
Okay.
yeah, and I'll come up and see you.
All right, mate.
All right, Ian?
All right, you take care of yourself, Andre.
All right, nice one, guys. Cheers, Ian.
Ta-ta.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
He's been calling me for about 10 years, and I do worry about him. And I've been thinking a lot, am I, to take him at face value, he's not had a drink. Beautiful, fine, all right. I'm going to believe what people tell me. But part of me does think, am I complicit in encouraging behaviour, someone to indulge in behaviour that is not in their best interest? Is my concern. That's my concern. Really, I mean, kind of been thinking about it a bit. Let's go on, Gary. We'll try you again. One more swear word, mate, and that's it. And I know you've had a tough old time, right? But honestly, dude, we can't keep letting language like that get out on the air. Oh
no.
Okay, so come on.
All right.
Right, go on. What do you want to say?
Well, my mate...
Are you on speakerphone?
No, I have, yeah. Sorry.
Don't.
I was, yeah.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Right, I'm really
My
listening.
friend earlier,
Yes.
my ex-friend threatened me and a lass I know with death.
With death?
Threatened. So police are involved and everything. It's just freaking me out, man. That's why I'm very sweary.
No, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
I know it's not an excuse, but I'm just very stressed.
Yeah, okay. But that's still... Extreme stress is not an excuse for throwing out F-bombs on the radio. Okay?
My adrenaline is going 50 it does at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that someone threatened you with death. When did that happen?
Early on today.
Wow.
Police are going round in a bit to sort it out.
Yeah.
I won't say his name.
No.
Just in case he was caught and shit. Stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, don't say his name. You always seem to be
In a bad way.
There always seem to be adventures going on for you, Gary, and not the fun adventures. And I just wondered what you thought the reason was.
It's a wonderful story. I lost my sister, lost many friends.
Yeah.
Me threatened with all kinds of things. I don't know. Just weird life I've had.
You had a friend recently that you stopped seeing. Was that the young lady that used to be on the phone sometimes with you?
No. No. Iris is asleep. She's fallen asleep again. Iris.
No, don't wake her up.
Hello.
Don't wake her up.
No, she's awake. Just say hello.
You just said
hello. Yeah. She's 72.
Blimey.
Looking after her.
Why are you sleeping with a 72-year-old woman?
Our mates with her brother. I'm not sleeping with her.
No, I don't mean like that, but I mean you're in a room with a sleeping 72-year-old...
In the same room, yeah. I've been friends with her brother, and I promised him that I'll look after her.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Good for you. Good for you. What do you do for pleasure?
She's had pleasure?
Yeah.
Gaming and beer.
Gaming and beer. What games you playing?
Fortnite, Call of Duty.
On what are you playing it on?
Fortnite.
What are you playing it on? PlayStation?
PlayStation 4, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for PUBG. I want to play that.
Fortnite's good. My boys got into Fortnite the other day. I enjoyed that. I've enjoyed a bit of Overwatch, a bit of Rainbow Six.
Yeah. I came second on it, Fortnite.
Yeah, that is quite an achievement. It's quite an achievement because it's a bloody hard game.
I come first for it, though. You play Overwatch, don't you?
I play Overwatch, Rainbow Six.
Is that any good?
Yeah.
Rainbow Six is good.
I only play good games.
I've never played Overwatch, so...
Okay.
I must try it. Though.
Well, I'm sorry you're having a tough time, Gary, and
I know.
I hope things pick up. Maybe things will pick up if maybe things might pick up. I don't know if you didn't drink.
I'm very sorry for swearing as well.
I know you are. That's fine. But maybe if you weren't drinking,
I don't mind it. I went on a 10-year drinking binge when my sister died, so I'm used to it now.
Okay.
You become immune to it.
Well, you don't. Your liver doesn't.
My liver doesn't. My liver's all right. I keep having checkups every now and again.
Okay. Well, just take care of yourself.
Oh, no, you too.
All right, Gary. Take care, mate. No.
You too.
There we go. That thing about this show being a drop-in centre for the lost and lonely, I really think is loads of people going, where's Kath? I don't like it when Kath's not there. Well, Catherine, would you like to come in for the last hour? But dear listener, we are trying so many different things. It's not that we've had a falling out or that we'll have to do David after. It's not, it's not any of those things. It's just we want to keep on our toes, and we both find that by changing things up and doing stuff that is not comfortable, not necessarily uncomfortable, it keeps us on our toes. And also, if you want to listen to me and Kath all the time, you can download the Rabbit Hole podcasts. 03444991000. This is the Late Night Alternative on Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jonathan. Bags and your old banjo, and you follow the velvets wherever they go, and then sing them your songs at the end of the show. Jonathan, well, the people would say they cannot play, they said you couldn't sing, and they try to make some kind of fool out of you, but all along you were the kid. So you moved out of Boston and you up that way to the Sunshine State of California. You bummed around and played yourself guitar all day. shook your hand at the Hammersmith Odeon, something I won't forget. When we saw your show, I was glad to see it could still be as good as you'd always be. Now you play your music a bit like me, Jonathan, Jonathan.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
I don't know why we didn't get the Rocking Birds on the show. I was talking to the Rocking Birds about a year ago about coming on the show, and they were up for it. And then it didn't happen for some reason. I wonder why. Stephen Page from Bare Naked Ladies is coming on the show tomorrow. He's, he did a tour at the end of last year over here, his first one. He's doing another one in the middle of this year. He's going to be playing the Union Chapel in London and loads of other places, like slightly bigger venues. But I mean, the Union Chapel, man, alive. What have you ever seen a gig there? I've seen Michael Nesmith there. I've seen Bell and Sebastian there. I tell you who I've seen there. Elton John. Saw Elton John there at the Union Chapel. It's a chapel, and it's brilliant. Who else? Is that what I've seen? There must be someone. Maybe not. Anyway, Stephen Page is going to play at the Union Chapel. Just the perfect venue for his voice, man. And he is going to be coming on the show tomorrow night, hopefully, about 11 o'clock to talk about that. And also to talk about the fact that he's going to be, well, him and the Bare Naked Ladies, the band that he used to be in, are going to be together at the Canadian Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I'm going to ask him if they're going to be playing together because, this would be... Bare Naked Ladies, one of my favourite bands. This would be groundbreaking. Are they going to play together? And are they going to get back together? I've got to ask him those questions. I never ask him those questions because he gets asked them all the time. But fanboy me is going, right, I'm legitimately going to ask him now, and we'll see. 0344 499 1000. I tell you why, because that's how bands get back together. Kiss got back together with by playing an MTV Unplugged, right? And it was in the 90s. It's quite good. And it was Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley and Eric Carr and Bruce Kulick. Eric and Bruce were kind of like the new members. And then for the encore, they brought out the two other original members, Ace Frehley and Peter Criss, the Spaceman and the Catman. And that's what prompted the Kiss reunion of the late 90s. I just, I read so many books about bands. I know how bands get back together, and things like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is how bands get back together. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give me a call. Last 50-odd minutes of the show before Paul Ross comes on at 1 o'clock. You're welcome to call about absolutely anything you want. Really. And after midnight, and David, I'll come to you in a minute. After midnight, on a, Wednesday night? On a cold, freezing cold Wednesday night, when I'm not totally sure how I'm going to get home, 8 minutes past 12, that's the perfect time to phone up and talk about Ouija boards and ghosts and being an alcoholic and hating your sister and car crashes and all kinds of stuff, man. All kinds of stuff. Literally anything goes. 0344 499 1000 is the phone number. Oh, we just lost Dave. Where did he go? Just go into him. Can you get him back, please, Gary? Just go into him. Flipping heck. What happened there? The timing of these people is outrageous. I'm doing a well-sculpted, well-scripted monologue and about to go to callers, and then they bottle it. Oh, well, doesn't matter. We'll see if we can get David back. 03444991000 is the telephone number. Oh, no, David's back. David!
Oh, hello, Ian. It's so nice to finally speak to you.
Oh, hello, mate. Have we spoken before? You sound familiar.
No. It's my first time. I'm dead excited.
Oh, OK. Sorry, you just got one of the... You must have one of those voices.
Oh, a lot of people tell me that.
Do they really? How many people?
2.
OK, that's not... Well, what have you got for us tonight, David?
Oh, there's some questions I've been dying to ask you.
Yes.
Do you mind if I ask?
I don't mind.
Oh, thank you. I'm a huge fan of the show and of yourself.
Thank you very much indeed.
Career for, decades, really.
Wowzers. Well, it is 2 decades. It's the 20th anniversary this September of the 11 o'clock show.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
My first question is...
Yes?
In the theme tune for Record Breakers...
Yes.
If you had to replace dedication with another word...
Yes.
What would you go for?
Well, the childish part of me would go for masturbation.
Oh.
But the grown-up part of me would go for... defecation.
That's the grown-up part of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you do the... What was it? If you're the fattest, the thinnest... If you're the fattest, the thinnest, if you are the quickest... Let's see if we can do this, right. So I reckon it's if you're the fattest, the thinnest, if you are the quickest...
I think you had a different theme tune down south, because I don't remember none of that.
If you're the fattest, the thinnest, if you are the quickest, you're a wreck... Oh, that was later. Dedication... Hang on a minute. All right, we don't know...
Dedication.
Oh, dedication. Dedication. Yeah, that's what you need if you want to be the best. And if you want to be the rest. Dedication's what you need. If you're the fattest, the thin... Oh, it's a different song. All right, hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Let's have a listen.
Dedication. Dedication.
Oh, it sounds all...
Gospel, man?
Ladysmith Black Mambazo, doesn't it? Wowzers, doesn't it sound a bit Paul Simon? Diamonds on the soles of her feet. There we go, all right, here we go.
Shoes.
Dedication.
Oh, shoes.
Dedication. Dedication. That's what you need if you want to be the best. And if you want to beat the rest.
Oh,
dedication's what you need.
Sing it, David. What?
Dedication. 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 That's what you need. Want to be the best.
If you want to
be the best. Dedication. Medication. Salvation.
Okay.
Reputation. That's what you need.
Back a little while when everybody scoffed at the 4-minute mile. No one would ever do the 4-minute run.
Whoa! Roy Castle invented rapping! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Right, listen.
On his trombone.
Roy Castle invented rapping. Here we go.
Just cast your mind back a little while when everybody scoffed at the 4-minute mile. No one would ever do the 4-minute run. The 4-minute mile just couldn't be done. But an athlete you just never could deter was a man by the name of Roger Bannister.
An athlete that you just never could deter was a man by the name of Roger Bannister. I mean, it's not exactly Dr. Dre, but it's not far off, is it?
It's Nurse Nelly. I was in my house team at junior school was Bannister.
OK, well, let's carry on and see if he mentions that.
Then strained and never did he slack. Then came the day when he stood on the track. Now the starter said, on your marks, get set. When he fired the gun, the challenge was met. When Bannister reached that finishing line, the time on the clock was 3:59.4.
3:59?
The time on the clock was 3:59.4.
Dedication.
Oh,
Dedication.
Diamonds on the shores of a beach.
That's what
You can be my bodyguard. Here we go.
Medication's what you need.
Sir Edmund Hillary will always be best. There's only one first on the top of Everest. Neil Armstrong knows there is no room for anyone else to be first on the moon.
Oh, I mean, Neil Armstrong knows there is no room for anyone else to be first on the moon?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
You may be clever and you may be bold, but you need dedication if you want to win a gold. You've got to do the work and there's no escape. For a gold, you've got to be first at the tape. Every time you take a look at the records quoted in that book, you realise that you have got to muster up an awful lot of dedication.
Oh, dedication, oh, dedication. That's what you need if you want to be the best. And you want to be the rest. Oh, dedication's what you need. Dedication. Oh, oh. Dedication. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah, you wanna be the best, you wanna be the rest, oh, dedication's what you need. Dedication, oh, dedication, oh, dedication's what you need.
Here we go. Oh, key change. All right, here's what you got to do, right?
Oh, me.
For the last chorus, you've got to do a different word every time instead of dedication, yes?
Okay.
You ready?
Let's go.
Here we go. So we're going to have the end of the instrumental, then it'll go to the key change, and then you're in. Here we go. Different word every time, okay? Here we go. Here we go.
Trepidation. Medication.
You're out. You missed one.
I thought you were going to do one.
No,
I was going to do one.
You're doing it. Do you have another go at it? Here we go. You got no choice. Here we go. Right. Now, go.
Trepidation. Medication. Salvation. Application.
Here we go.
Formulation. Classification. Specification.
Right, here we go. Trepidation's what you need if you want to be a record breaker.
Okay, so in answer to my first question then...
Yes, masturbation and defecation.
Okay, thank you. Quick bonus question. The guy who checked the facts in the book was called...
Norris McWhirter.
Fair play.
Do you remember the episode when a kid asked Norris McWhirter, he said, right, you had this section, didn't you, Norris on the spot. Norris on the spot. Where the audience could challenge Norris McWhirter, right? And this kid said, yeah, I've got a question. What's the biggest diamond in the world? And Norris McWhirter told him what the biggest diamond was, and the kid went, no, you're wrong. He said, what? He said, no, you're wrong. It and they had an argument. Do you remember that? Hang on.
I missed that one.
Right, I'm going to find this. Norris McWhirter argument with a kid. Right.
Diamond?
Hang on.
You might have had loads of arguments.
Here's the thing.
To be fair.
I found Norris McWhirter had an identical twin brother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Catherine.
You didn't know?
Barry, right. Hang on. Norris
Barry.
McWhirter, Diamond. Did you know, Catherine, that Roy Castle invented rapping?
No.
Okay, well, he did. No.
You mean like wrapping paper?
No, he invented rapping. I can't find it. If someone can find it, that would be great. Anyway, go on. Yes, question number 3. You said David would be long. He's been on 20 minutes so far.
Well, I do that. Bang on.
Yes?
What names change just too much when they're shortened? Starting off with Robert.
Well, Rob Rob doesn't change that much.
Robert to Bob.
To Bob. All right, William to Bill.
Richard to Dick.
Here we go. Your turn, David. We're playing it in poker now.
Barbara to Babs.
Okay. Margaret to Peg.
I was going to do that one. Okay.
Oh, I've got a great one. Go on. I've got a great one.
All right. Elizabeth to Betty.
Yep. David.
Edward to Ted.
Oh, that was going to be my one.
In your face.
In your face. Okay. Okay.
Ian to Pencil Neck.
David to Twat. Oh. All right, William to Billy.
That's not that short, is it?
Yeah, but it's different. What names are really different? It's a different
just
name.
Different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, that's the question. Not
like
what
Lawrence to Larry.
Well, no,
that's short for.
No, William and Billy are two different names. All right, I've got one then. All right, I've got one.
All right, you've got one, easy.
All right, I've got one. Jonathan to Jack.
No.
Jack to John. Which way round does it go?
It's John to Jack.
Yeah, John to Jack. But Jonathan...
Jonathan isn't... No.
What is
Jonathan becomes John.
Hang on a minute.
to Jack.
Hang on a minute.
No.
What is John short for? Oh, because he had his head blown off in the back of a car. I'm joking. What is Jonathan... Too soon? What is John short for?
It's not short for anything. John is the full name.
No, John is short for Jonathan.
Jon is Jonathan.
No.
Jack Kennedy was not spelt Jon.
Yeah, but his name was...
His name was Jonathan...
His name was not Jonathan Kennedy.
Are you being...
John.
His name... Are you an idiot? What is John?
You are.
What is John?
So are you trying to say, Ian, that anyone who's called John has been shortened from Jonathan?
That's exactly what he's trying to say, David.
What a bell.
I know.
I'm just Googling Jonathan Kennedy.
It'll be a bloke called Jonathan Kennedy.
In Leamington
Yeah,
Spa.
look, there's a picture of John Kennedy. There's a picture of him. Look.
If it's not John...
Yeah. Thanks for calling, David. Thanks for calling. There he is, look. JFK.
Well, I don't remember him.
It doesn't matter. You messed up the podcasts, so you fixed them now.
I hadn't messed them up. It's the system.
Oh.
Don't blame the player, blame the game.
Darren, stay there. Come to you in a bit.
A star-crossed soapbox for sailor boys, stable girls,
I'm on the edge.
and stripper grands.
It depends who you're with and it depends on the situation.
Late night speech radio with a difference.
Thank you.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Oh, no. Okay, fine. This doesn't matter. I was interviewed by Brian Gittins. And can we have this microphone up, please, Gary? I was interviewed by Brian Gittins, and it's out as a podcast now. And
he's good, isn't he?
I don't really know. I didn't know it was being recorded. The conversation, if I'm completely honest. Anyway, if you're on my Facebook page, you'll see it there, and I've retweeted it, and I'll retweet it another day as well. There we go. Everyone is tweeting me saying yes, it was Jonathan Fitzgerald.
They're not saying that.
Yes, they are actually, mate, and they're saying that you're a dick.
All right, let me just look at your...
Darren, how's it going, man?
Sound, Ian, sorry for being hot last night.
You said you were never going to call again.
Yeah, and you called earlier.
I'm back. That's a record. It must be.
Well, for knobbery, yes, maybe. I don't know. Just don't swear. Don't swear.
Right, Ian, I will not swear. I thought I said flipping.
Oh, let's not go back there, shall we?
Yeah.
You did.
Right, let's not go back there, right? Can we go back to what I tried to say last night?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
About a month ago, right? Remember when I bought my son that game and he put it into his console?
No.
And, well, you did, I did, right? I phoned you about that, right?
Yeah.
Initially, I phoned you about that, right?
Right.
And as I know you're a gamer, I phoned you and I told you about my son. He was 14, he's sound, he didn't ask for nothing. 50 quid, right, for FIFA, whatever.
Yes.
It is. And you said, Darren, you're a mug because you didn't get the disc.
Yes.
Which I always buy.
Yeah.
I always buy personally for myself.
Yes.
So anyway, a week later, because it was still on my mind, right, I was driving along with my son and I said, hey, mate, I said, I'm a mug for buying you that like that. And you were, how's that, Dad? I says, well, I'll tell you what. And I replayed it back, like, and my son, like, sort of agreed.
Well,
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, he didn't agree. He just said, why is he saying that? Why is he saying that? I said, because we can't trade it in.
Yes.
Anyway, after that, I bought a new phone last night, as you know.
Well, did you buy a phone or did you just download a phone?
Well, is that possible?
Mm.
Exactly. So I bought the phone, right?
Yes.
And guess what was? You get like a free thing with your phone when you go into contract and stuff. It was flipping PlayStation Gold with some massively brilliant game. And so I've got 14 days to change my mind. So I went up and said, "Son, I'm probably gonna get the Galaxy, blah blah blah." And another thing,
that was something.
Oh, sorry, Iain.
I struggled to follow that, but maybe it's just because I'm tired, and I'm sure.
I know you probably did because you never ever can understand my accent.
No. Well, I can understand your accent. It's your train of thought.
My train of thought is, well, let's see. The moral of the story is,
I like upbeat you. I like upbeat you more than I like aggressive you. Definitely.
So does that make me upbeat tonight?
Well, what do you think you are? Are you upbeat or are you aggressive?
I think I'm in a better situation, but I've had to come out, have a cigarette, and sit in my van and put the heaters on, and it's actually ridiculous.
Well, then you're an idiot because it's freezing. Your poor family will come down and find you dead in your van tomorrow.
Pardon?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Just make sure you get back inside safely.
Iain, I'm only outside my house.
Well, people die outside there. People die in their houses. So being outside is no prevention of death.
I don't know if it's relevant. Like, my second name's Winter, so I should know some things. Anyway, Actually, on that note, I've got a 3-year-old who's an absolute nightmare. She's lush. But I built a snowman in anger.
People keep telling me.
To you last night, right?
People keep telling me that Bob Mortimer has called this show, and I don't believe it. I have no evidence.
Iain,
I'm starting to think that this...
Man, I love Bob Mortimer. Bob Mortimer's from bloody...
I'm starting to
Hartlepool.
I'm starting to think that this guy is the Bob Mortimer
No.
call everyone keeps talking about. Someone was asking me about Bob Mortimer today, and I said I don't think he's called, but maybe this is it.
I'll take that as a compliment, I hope.
Okay, so you've got a 3-year-old daughter that you dislike.
Yes, so the point is, right, after I came off the phone last night to you...
Yes.
Idiotically, I got wrapped right up and I rolled a really angry snowman. Okay. I just rolled.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm going to build another one tonight and he's going to have a happy face on him.
Okay.
Tonight, go to bed.
I'm going to go to bed, Cabs, and I'm going to go to work in the morning if I can see a roof.
But you just said you were going to build a snowman tonight.
Well, what's wrong with that? It's only going to take us an hour.
Well, it's midnight.
I know, that's what my partner said last night. But
yeah, she was right last night and all.
When my 3-year-old daughter woke up this morning, the smile on her face, it just made it, it was beautiful.
Yeah. I hate making snowmen because you can't really do it in gloves. Well, actually, you can do it. You can do it in you can do it in modern gloves. But up until about 5 years ago, I was still wearing woolen gloves because they hadn't invented Gore-Tex.
They don't work, do they?
And the thing about making a snowman is it seems like such a good idea at the time. But here's the thing: first of all, it's bloody hard work. Right, it takes ages.
Bloody hard work.
Secondly, because if you're rolling it around to make the big ball of snow, then the garden just looks crap because the snow is gone.
It wasn't pulling the grass up. Actually, it was the wrong type of snow.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I googled it. It's the beast on the east. This when you roll a tennis ball size, it takes about half an hour to get to football size.
Well, no, but once you get to football size, that's when it starts packing heat. That's when you roll it around. You don't roll it from tennis ball size. You make it football size by patting it all together, and then you start rolling the football size one around. That's when it starts gathering moss. No, it doesn't. Not moss. No, snow. That's it. Yes.
Anyway, right, I had nothing to make a face, and I was determined, so I got a brush from the bathroom for his mouth.
Yes.
And
a brush from the butt? What, a toothbrush?
Bog brush.
But no,
That'll be covered in fecal matter.
It was a nail brush, actually.
It's just eating a chocolate. A nail brush. Okay, nail brush. Yeah. Stones is the traditional stones.
Well, yes. But I don't get cold in my house, so
you couldn't find a carrot, so you got a dildo, shoved that out for its nose.
I didn't get a dildo.
And butt plugs for its eyes.
I used a cucumber.
What for?
For the nose.
For the nose. I thought we both thought that you. Okay, fine. We're back to that.
Don't give him the idea.
No. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So the eyes, under the eyes, are unscrewed to dilute juice tops off.
Two dilute juice tops? Two squash bottles?
Yeah, squash bottle tops.
Why would you do that? Why didn't you just find bigger stones for its eyes? Have you ever seen a snowman?
Because, as Catherine said, it was bloody hot. It was about 11 o'clock, man.
So why did you steal it, the squash bottles?
Because we're nearly empty, actually.
Okay.
So
right, so can I have that one? Then I went in my van with being a roofer, and I found a pair of safety glasses. I put that on the top of the snowman.
You've
right?
got to protect your retina.
Well, I thought that, Kath, but the next day I put dark ones on because I thought the snow was a bit bright for him.
Wow. Wowzers.
I did. I'll tweet you the photo. Anyway, that aside, I had this excellent hat with a bobble on.
Yeah.
And I put the bobble on the hat and I sculpted everything together and went to bed, and I got a Facebook message saying my boyfriend has been out at stupid o'clock and built a snowman in Ella's face. It was a delight.
Yeah, you are the spirit of all that is good and wonderful about being a parent, and you should be very, very proud of yourself.
Do you know what? Well, thank you very much, Noel, and thank you for the call.
You called us.
I'm still thanking you for the call.
Thank you very much indeed. Gosh. Good evening, Lisa.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very well, Lisa. How the devil are you?
I'm good. It's been years since we spoke.
When did we...
on Absolute Radio. I went to see Kurakuda Quartet. I met you there.
Did you?
We met several times. Yeah.
Gosh, well, please don't be offended if I can't remember, because I don't remember what we did on the show yesterday.
I'm sure you meet hundreds of people.
Well, yeah, but my memory's terrible. You came to see the Kurakuda Quartet, did you? Those were a wonderful Japanese band that came over, and we helped get a couple of gigs on, and
they're on my iPod, and they shuffle in almost every day.
So which gig did you come to? The one in Kilburn at that punk venue?
No, the one at Royal Festival Hall.
Oh, that one. Okay. Oh, that was great. I was there dancing with my niece and nephew, I seem to remember.
Yeah, loads of kids.
Yeah, that was good. Loads of kids turned up. That was a great gig. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Hey, well, what's happened in the last 8 to 10 years? How's things going?
Well, good. I was married then. I'm divorced now.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Remember, you might remember because he's a tube driver and his name is Colin, and you kept saying, don't you get tempted to call him Colin.
Oh, I do. Yes, I do remember that. There's that weird thing. Craig and Colin, that Americans can't say. Graham, Craig, and Colin. What is that about?
I don't know.
Is that why you dumped him?
No, he's from London. I mean, well, he kept hassling me about my American accent.
Why would he hassle you about your American accent? If you're marrying an American, Marrakesh Express. If you're marrying an American, then surely you like the American accent, wouldn't you?
To be fair, I don't know what was wrong with him. I could say a word, but I think you'd get upset for me saying it on the radio.
What word is it? What letters does it begin with?
Well, it sounds kind of like front.
Oh, yeah.
That word would get
That would,
but then that's also a good enough reason to get divorced, I think. If someone's a
Can
front.
you write that on the papers?
No, you can't. You can only write down. There's only two things. One is...
I wanted to, trust me. Well, actually, you can. There's an area where you can write out all the discretions that you feel that have happened.
Here's the weird thing about getting divorced, right? you can only give one of two reasons for getting divorced,
Right.
and one is infidelity, but it's not it's not called that. It's called one is
it says it's somewhat like that, and then you have to name the person.
yeah,
Oh, my.
and then
And
the
they
other
have
one
to
is
be
cruel.
involved,
Is
like,
the other one cruelty?
Yeah, I think it's cruelty.
So you can't just write.
So what about irreconcilable differences?
You can't just write.
Yeah,
we
like
just didn't
in
get on.
America, it's either irreconcilable differences, mental incapacity, and
Unreasonable behaviour is another one, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's really and it's a lot easier to get divorced.
Yeah, I mean, and people say it's too easy to get divorced in this country. Trust me, it ain't, because you've got to sort of you can't just write. You know what? We just grew apart, and it's a bit sad, but these things happen, and we just want to focus on the kids. You can't write that. You've got to write. Well, he cheated, or she was cruel to me, and. What? Just, sometimes people just go apart.
Do you not put, like, too much football?
No. No.
I don't know. That would have been all right if it was too much football.
I think that's the cause of a lot of divorces.
Yeah, because I watch rugby. All about
There you go.
real men. So.
Well, you should get on, not moonpig.com.
That's how my son sends Mother's Day cards.
My boy, I don't know, and I don't think they advertise here, but my boy, youngest, they get these kind of things stuck in the head. He just walks around all the time going, funkpigeon.com.
Yeah.
all the time. All the time. It makes me laugh. Funkpigeon.com. Good for him.
Great.
Good for him. Well, Lisa, even though your ex-husband was a C word, you sound in such good spirits, and that's inspirational to all of us.
I've had many great things happen. So I survived cancer during the time that I hadn't spoken to you as well. So I cannot even let a divorce be the thing.
No, exactly. If you stared death in the face and death backed down, then well done you.
Yeah.
Everything else pales into insignificance. Oh, well, it's nice to hear from you, Lisa.
Yeah.
Do call again.
I saw you on the telly, and I was like, oh, my God.
That's
and
that guy.
Sorry, but I didn't watch the whole series.
No,
I'd
be concerned if you did.
And it's a bit controversial as far as me. Drama is not my thing.
No, I intensely dislike anyone who says they watched all of it. But that to me is, that to me
I
is
think
weird.
I saw a few minutes of it, and I was like, wait a minute, I know that face.
Yeah. So did you stop? Had you stopped listening to us, me?
Well, this is when we listened when you were on Absolute Radio and you disappeared.
Yeah, disappeared.
And I'm not very savvy to know where you went. And then you went
put my name into Google. Yeah?
Yeah, well,
Couldn't just type my name into Google.
I do have a life.
Oh!
Zinger.
Well, Lisa, listen, let's put all of that behind us, my darling. I'm glad you found us, and I look forward to many, many, many more phone calls from you. Is that okay?
Excellent.
Thank you, Lisa.
Have a great night.
Ta-ta. Bye-bye, bye-bye. I've not got a clue who she was. How rude of her. No, not at all. I do remember.
It's Colin's ex.
Yeah, it's Colin's ex. I do remember that. And if I tell you what is really, I do remember, actually. It's the nice thing about doing this job, because I've been doing radio, well, I guess when I was at LBC... I'm going to say 13 or 14 years ago. So when I kind of started doing the radio properly, done bits and pieces before, but and people come and listeners come and go, and they fall by the wayside. And and that's when I left LBC. Some didn't follow me to Absolute, and then we got new. But it is nice having been in a career for so long that someone can phone me up that I haven't spoken to. I mean, the Curricular Quartet were probably over here 10 years ago. And so I've not spoken to her for 10 years. And it's nice that someone can phone up and say, I've not spoken to you for 9-10 years, and I got divorced, I've had cancer, and but I'm all right, and this is where I'm at now. Isn't it? It's nice. John, stay there. We'll come to you in a bit. Last 20 minutes of the show before Paul Ross comes in. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
The radio show where the owls are not what they seem.
Do you or have you ever watched Twin Peaks?
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
We could be dreaming and meeting each other in our dreams.
On Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000. Paul Ross is on at 1 o'clock. James Max is on at 5. Talk Radio broadcasts all through the night. Good evening, John.
How are you, Ian? How are you, Kat?
Hello, John.
Is okay?
Yeah.
Right, it's been a great show tonight.
It has been a great show tonight, yes.
Aye.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm like other callers. I'll scribble a few things down before I ring.
Oh, you make notes!
Yeah, but I usually only get through 2. But I was thinking, you know, like, you did the right thing when Cass went behind the glass on Monday.
Yes.
And it made you more focused.
Yes, because I can't stop staring at her knockers.
What?
No. Ah, yes, no. Ah, no. No, I can stop staring at her knockers. It's just I choose not to stop staring at her knockers.
Yeah.
No. That's not about Frankie Howard. But no...
it's a pretty bad Frankie Howard, that.
You do
Very bad attitude.
You do a better Frankie Howard, John.
I couldn't.
Oh, no, don't. Now. Oh, no. Titty not. No,
right,
we just like, here's the thing, we just like mixing it up a bit, and both of us have been saying, yeah, the show feels a bit, you know, it feels a bit, And Cass said, well, why don't I go and sit behind the glass for a bit and
crack the whip.
Crack the whip.
That's the one,
and listen, and that's not the way it's going to be forever, and but we just like to mix things up. We like to keep on our toes, and when we get comfortable, when I get comfortable,
doesn't it?
It makes it fresh. When I get comfortable, I just feel that I don't like being comfortable. I want to be uncomfortable because I think it makes it a little bit more exciting and a bit better.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yes. Oh.
Because that Monday night there was a lad on that was very late on from Glasgow. And he was going to be a very negative caller, but you turned the whole thing around.
Oh, yeah, that was good, that call, wasn't it?
That was
really good. I enjoyed that a lot. That was a really, really interesting call.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I thought there was a Geordie lad on that night, and it sort of fell by the wayside. But surprisingly enough, he just phoned a couple of calls before me, Darren.
Yeah.
He's a fellow with Geordie, so I felt a little bit sorry for him that night, but I'm glad he's rung you back in.
Don't feel sorry for him. He's not a Geordie. He's from South Shields.
Well, right, okay, he's a sand dancer.
Yeah, so
exactly.
Sort himself out.
He's got the same accent, sort of, like. And Matt, I remember Matt, is he from America or Canada?
He's from New York. Yeah, New York.
Yeah.
Was he wasn't the guy from New York that I offended. That was John.
No, there was another one, yeah.
John, who's never going to phone me again.
No.
But what did I say? All I said was his online thing was a blog, not a magazine. But then he got really hissy about something.
I think he was used to coming on, doing his piece and being praised for it and leaving, but you asked him some questions.
Oh, well, I'm not sure. I think he didn't understand your humour about going into Canada one night for the show.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, when we went to Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah. Oh, we went to Toronto. Yeah, that was.
Oh, that's not in Canada.
He was sucking the joy out. You know, I don't know. I don't know.
But anyway, he called in tonight, didn't he? And he's in this country.
That's Matt is in this country. Yes, the one that still likes us.
One, is it?
It's a different one. These damn Yanks, they all sound the same.
Yeah.
They all sound the same, these Yanks.
Well, two of the ones from Birmingham area. What's that one that was on before?
David.
David, yeah. He's obviously not a first-time caller. I've heard him before.
Have you? Sure. His voice does sound very familiar, but he said it was the first time he called. I have to take his...
No, I've definitely heard him.
Okay, well...
Anyway,
yes.
You discovered rap from Roy Castle.
Roy Castle invented rap. Did you hear it? Oh, right. Hang on a minute. Stay there, because Kath missed this, right? Because she was out trying to fix her mistakes from earlier on.
Up yours.
You buggered up the podcast, right?
No, the system, man.
Yeah, well, sure, whatever. Roy Castle, Record Breakers, right? He was doing Afrikaan music.
Oh God!
Before Paul Simon. After the Africans, but then he invented rap.
Dedication. 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 That's what you need. If you want to be the best.
Now listen.
And if you want to be
Here comes
best.
rap.
Dedication's what you need. Dedication. 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 That's what you need. You'd better be well rehearsed if you want to win a prize.
Here we go. Roy Castle raps. Here we go.
Just cast your mind back a little while, and everybody scoffed at the 4-minute mile. No one would ever do the 4-minute run, the 4-minute...
Because it sounds like he's just talking until he goes...
Sounds like Big Bad Dog.
Well, until he goes, the 4-minute mile. That's rap. Here we go.
Just cast your mind back a little while, when everybody scoffed at the 4-minute mile. No one would ever do the 4-minute run, the 4-minute mile just couldn't be done. But an athlete you just never could deter was a man by the name of Roger Bannister. He trained and trained and never did he slack. Then came the day when he stood on the track. Now the starter said, on your marks, get set. When he fired the gun, the challenge was met. When Bannister reached that finishing line, the time on the clock was 3:59.4.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yes, he invented rap.
Someone should tell the Wu-Tangs.
It's good, isn't it? I like Roy Castle.
He was a great musician, and he obviously couldn't sing, so
he was a good actor as well. He's in a few movies. He was in one of the Doctor Who movies.
Was he in that?
Yeah, as a young man.
Yeah. He was in one of the. He was in one, and Bernard Cribbins was in the other. I can't remember which one was which, but he was good.
Really?
Yeah, I like a bit of Roy Castle.
I wonder if it was. Can you remember? Like he complained about. Obviously, he got cancer, and he complained about working in smoky places and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a start of it.
Well, that's what is argued. But then I've heard people say that he smoked cigars. But then I've heard people say that he didn't smoke cigars. So I don't know, and I don't really care because you just miss Roy Castle because he was great.
Oh, he was.
He was great.
He was a good entertainer.
He was an entertainer. That's exactly what Roy Castle was. He was an entertainer. And wouldn't it be great to say, and by strange coincidence, we've got Roy Castle on the show this Friday. Wouldn't that be nice if we could say that?
Oh, you're going back to these dead ones again, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. I'd love it. I'd love it. We'll get Roy Castle on one day.
Aye. It'd be good.
Yeah. All right. Nice one, John.
Okay, Ian.
Thank you. Ta-ta.
Hi, John.
03444991000 is the old telephone number if you want to give us a call. Yeah, I don't. You know, some people say, "Oh yeah, Roy Castle smoked cigars," and then people go, "No, Roy Castle didn't." I don't care.
What do you win by that?
No, I don't care.
His poor wife.
Got some bad news. Got some bad news for the ladies.
Uh-oh.
Blokes can finally be excused for failing to find their partner's G-spot.
Oh.
Doctors now say it doesn't exist. There's no G-spot. What does the G stand for?
Great!
Sexperts had claimed women can experience mind-blowing orgasms by stimulating the sweet spot. But researchers say the most conclusive study to date has failed to find any physical evidence. Is the if you got kids, go to bed. Isn't the G-spot? That's not the clitoris? That's the clitoris. The G-spot is inside. Because I told you about the male G-spot up my bumhole. The doctor.
I don't think it's just up your bumhole.
That the doctor manipulated for me to show me what it was like. That's the true story. If you want to know what that is, you've got to download the podcast, the Rabbit Hole podcast. But so there's not. Oh, here we go. This is what G stands for. There's a little bonus box here.
What?
I'll do the story in a minute. I'll do the story now, and then we'll get to there's a little bonus box here.
Bonus, he said bonus.
But researchers say that there's the most conclusive study to date has failed to find any physical evidence of the erogenous zone. Dr. Nathan Hogue, Killjoy, who led the study on women aged 32 to 97.
Oh, blimey.
Deary me, bring the WD-40 with you.
Flipping it.
In Melbourne, Australia, concluded that the G-spot does not exist as an anatomic construct. All right, Nathan, but I know where it is, ladies. He claimed any pleasurable sensation occurs because stimulation is so close to the clitoris.
Well,
but Rebecca Dakin, who is known as the Great British Sexpert, told Dr. Hogue he needs to keep searching. Up a bit, left a bit. That was it. Oh, no, go back. Oh, you missed it.
Gavin Mills knows where it is.
Where?
On the YouTube. It says front wall about 2 inches up.
She said, I have no doubt the G-spot exists. Ask any woman and they will tell you researchers are wrong. This study should not be seen as a get-out-of-jail card. Get-out-of-jail-free card for men. So here we go. The G-spot...
Does she think the men are going to go, sorry, love, not even going to try anymore?
The G-spot was named after German gynecologist Ernst Grafenberg. Isn't that brilliant? He first mooted its existence in 1950 and noted it was particularly sensitive to touch. Magic fingers, Ernst Grafenberg. But scientists only began calling the 2 centimetre by 1.5 centimetre area the G-spot in 1981. I don't know. This leaves a terrible taste in my mouth. Since then, you get it? There have been countless books, articles and studies about its existence and location. Sexpert Rebecca Dakin describes it as an area on the front vaginal wall about 2 inches in that has a texture like a walnut. Walnut up your fanny?
Well, that's romantic, isn't it, everyone?
Here we go. Here's a fun quiz for the last few minutes of the show. Fun quiz. Fun quiz. The last few minutes of the show. For a little bit of fun.
How could it be more fun?
A little bit of fun before. A little bit of fun.
Don't do that. Don't do the curvy Wurzel.
Wurzel Gummidge. Let me put my lick in head on that, Sally. Let me put my 13 head on and I'll find you, G-spot, Aunt Sally. Where is it? I think it fell down all the back over here.
Oh, my God.
Is this it, Aunt Sally? Let me...
No, that's just a walnut. Leave it alone.
Let me put my sagging head on, Aunt Sally.
Stop it.
I want to make love to you, Aunt Sally. But not too fast for friction to cause fire.
Oh.
Guess these opening lines to songs. You know this one. First one is.
I'll know all of them.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair.
Life on Mars.
There we go.
Next, challenge me.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already, mum's spaghetti.
Oh. I do know this one.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You don't? His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already, mum's spaghetti.
Oh, no, is it like the Arctic Monkeys?
No, mate, it's Eminem, Lose Yourself.
Oh,
that's
that
a great
guy.
One. Number 3. Out here in the fields, I fight for my meals. Out here in the fields, I fight for my meals.
Nick Knowles.
Yep. It's The Who, Barbara O'Reilly. Here we go. Oh, this is... Come on, if you don't know this, then I'm just going to stop. A green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant.
Isn't that...
It's a great song. It's a great song.
Fake plastic trees?
There we go, yeah. First I was afraid, I was petrified.
Oh, yes. I will survive.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. That's a stupid song.
Coming out of my cage?
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine.
Oh, I used to like them, Killers.
Yeah.
I think I liked him.
And now the end is here and so I face the final curtain.
Yeah, that, my way.
Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one-night stand.
Oh, flipping Sam Smith, cheer up.
Me. Ticking away the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way.
No.
Time by boring Pink Floyd, one of the boring bands in the world. Knew he was a killer first time that I saw him. Wonder how many girls he had loved and left haunted.
Oh, blimey. Is that a Taylor Swift song?
Yes, it is a Taylor Swift song. How did you get that?
Because she's always moaning about blokes.
Son, I'm 30.
What was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Which song?
It's upside down. I can't see it. Ready for it. Son, I'm 30. I only went with your mother because she's dirty.
That's Mondays, isn't it? So
Happy Mondays, Kinky Afro.
You only went with your mother because...
Oh, well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I couldn't read it without doing it.
Faith.
This hit, That Ice Cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, That White Gold.
Oh, I know that. That's Bruno Mars.
Yeah, Uptown Funk.
Yeah, my
Somebody said
that.
you got a new friend. Does she love you better than I can?
Oh, I know this.
Well, are you supposed to know this?
I know this.
It's always an odd one.
Oh, I know this.
It's Robin.
Yeah.
Dancing on my own. Robin?
Yeah. You used to like her, didn't you?
I did like Robin. I've got a very soft spot for Robin. I was supposed to be doing sound effects all night, wasn't I? Let me find my...
Do one, quick.
Hang on, I'm going to find... Hang on, don't...
The Robin one?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Here we go.
Yeah.
There you go, spontaneous. That's it, that's your lot, kids. There's a podcast. Podcasts are up. What podcasts are up if they want to get them?
Dougie, Anderson.
Yes.
Tony Hendra Part 2.
Yeah.
And then one from last night.
I will tweet them all tomorrow. Follow me at Iain Lee, at Flippin' No G, Kath with a K. We will be back tonight at 10. Thank you very much, everybody who called in. I have nothing else to say on the matter. The matter is closed as far as I'm concerned. Do stick around, though, because coming up after the news at 1 o'clock, it's Mr. Paul Ross. Back tonight at 10, only here on Talk Radio. Ta-ta!